And them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector. And I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Hi, I'm Marla Setman, Reggae Girls top midfielder. Oh, let me start over again. All right. Hi, I'm Marla Setman, Reggae Girls top midfielder, and you're here on Ryan FC and Elite Sports. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to keep up all to date with Reggae Girls and Reggae Boyz top news.
Okay. Hi, this is Yasmin Jameson, Reggae Girls goalkeeper, and you're watching Ryan LFC's YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe.
My name is Earl Stevens, former international player and reggae boy, and you're watching Elite Sports TV, Ryan LFC. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date to get the latest content on the Reggae Boyz football.
Hi, my name is Taekwondo Tracy, former national 100-meter champion of Jamaica, and you're tuned into Elite Sports TV. Like, share, and subscribe to keep up to date with all of the new and upcoming informations we have to do with, especially corruption in athletics. And turn on the notification bell to get all of the upcoming information that you need. I'm out.
Reggae Boyz, Reggae Boyz, Reggae Boyz. Stand out. Some individual player for the Reggae Boyz. Stand out. I am so proud of this Reggae Boyz team. But listen, we win, but it wasn't a great performance by the team. But individually, we have some players stand out. I must say that. I have to give. But before we get into the players, I just want to highlight this because this has been affecting Jamaica from last World Cup, World Cup qualify. This has been affecting Jamaica. All right? I want to address it. The elephant in the room. And seriously, before we get into the elephant in the room, people, if you're watching back on the replay, hit that like button. We have 400, nearly 500 of you guys in the comment section. I say all I want to call right now. But we're not going to take any call. People, we have to hit the like button. Stop what you're doing right now, people, and like the video. Subscribe. We have 206 people in the chat right now haven't subscribed. We want to wait upon people. This is the place we want to get everything behind the scene. Reggae Girls, Reggae Boyz, Jamaican football. Why not? It's important. For us to grow, you have to help us. Easy. Hit the like button. Stop what you're doing. People, I'm going to have a guest. I am going to have a coach joining the program. So, we don't want to interrupt the coach. Please, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Subscribe, people. Please, hit the like button. Subscribe. But the elephant in the room, people of Jamaica, the referee is a piece of arsehole. Sorry my language. The referee, the man out for rob people. Imagine the man bring down Bailey. Him didn't give the player a second yellow card. That was a red card. You understand? The referee tried everything to rob us. Bobby Reed scoring the first 10 minutes of the game. Boom. The referee call offside. Why VAR is not at the Nation League? What? It's because of Jamaica? And the same thing happened with the United States, you know. This has been happening too often with the Jamaican national team, you know. The referee, them every time them come, them ref against we, you know. The referee is just a arsehole, brother. Tonight, the game could have switched, the game could have turned just because this brother here I do some foolishness, you know. The referee, him never have a good game. And the referee, me not rate him, brother. Because all the time these referee in a CONCACAF always a try mess with Jamaican result. How many times we are talking about the referee them? Me I go say what FIFA go do and Conquer Cup go do. Same thing was Damian Lowe score against United States. Take it up. Give Damian Lowe a red card. When we are going to get something in our favor. Referee was a joker. And not only that, the pitch, JFF, the government, only need to do better. The pitch was a disaster. I'm happy so we win, but John Star, we cannot bring them a regret top player. I come and play upon them picture. I injure one, injure Bailey and them look at you there and whisper them. How can I pitch this? Fix up JFF. But let us get into the thing now, people. Gray, oh my word, first goal on Jamaican side. First goal on Jamaican side. It was a beautiful goal by Demary Gray. People, why you think I take with the poster boy from Leon Bailey? Him now live it up. And that's why I give it to Demary Gray. The man is just a cut above the rest. People, you see OMG close control, come inside, spunk it na the top corner. Come on, people, man. And Demary Gray that, you know, people. A class player, people. Class is permanent. Form is temperament, but class is permanent. A talented player. But in the first half, let's be honest, him give a lot of ball. But the man close control, the man first touch, the way the man jiver, fantastic. By them are great. Only come tell me say, are them top quality of player we need in the team. And them are great. Prove it tonight. Say, him have the quality. Him have everything in him, locker to get it right. People, the game was in the perfect game for Jamaica, you know. But I'm happy, say, we get the win. You understand? Result, breed, confident. We're going to take it game by game. Because our goal is to top this Nation League group. Because we need to be in Copa America in the United States next year. We need to play against competitive team, big team to attract more better player. Can you imagine adding a Mason Greenwood in this starting lineup up top? How dangerous this Jamaican team can be. What a beautiful goal by Demary Gray. And not only that, Bobby Reed, where a lot of people don't give a lot of credit. People, take a look at the control. Wall pass, bam, play it down. Demary Gray, push it down in the space. Push it down in the space and go around there. The player there, bim, top corner. And that's why him is the new poster boy for the Reggae Boyz team. Big up to everybody down in the comment section. People, come on, man. Stop doing it, man. Hit the like button, man, people. Come on, people, man. Before I bring on my guest, people. Come on, people, man. Rough up the like button, people. We'll get an easy 1,000 like on the video, people. Big up to all of the people, them, who are doing it. Come on, people, man. Stop what you're doing, people. Hit the like button, people. Come on, people, man. Jesus Christ, people. Come, no, man. Come, man. Come, people. Before I bring on my guest, people, car. We have some quality guests. We have a coach, have a breakdown the game, people. People, before me take the phone call, me know. But let me just give the people them a little bit of understanding what is going on in group, in Jamaican group. So people, this is a group, how the group look right now. Alright? This is how the group look right now. Jamaica, 6 teams in the group. Jamaica leading. Alright? 3 points, 1 goal. You see me? 80. Our next game against 80. 80 job points. Alright? We are playing 80 the next game. So a 2 from 2 we need to go. You understand? We need to beat 80. We don't need to drop no points in Kingston, Jamaica. The office need to be a force where people get feared and scared. Alright? So people, the top 2 team out of this go to the quarterfinal will automatically qualify for the Copa America. So that's the goal, that's the aim we're striving for. We want us, yeah, people, we want us to qualify for the thing, people. Come on, people, man. Come on, people. Smash the like button. People, shining light, people. Dujan Richards, remember him name, people. Dujan Richards, remember him name. Tujan Richards, remember him name. If you're good enough, you're all enough. Repeat it again. If you're good enough, you're all enough. Don't watch age. Tujan Richards is the man at the moment now, people. The man hungry, the man thirsty, the way of the man a play right now. It's no joke thing. It's not no joke thing, people. People, me soon here calling, but me chop it up now, man. Cause when Rooney, big up to all of the man them, 4-4 a spin like whisper. Remember I name, people. The man hungry, come inside, 1 touch, 2 touch. Big up yourself, big league length. Rooney, big up yourself, brother. You get to me and say, yeah, big up Mason Greenwood and also. Let's hope we can get them documents and get the team up and running and start fire like a gunshot. You get to me and say, big up yourself. Yeah, man, big win for Reggae Boyz. We are continue. Big up for your super chat. Really do appreciate it. Big up to all of the people down in the comment section. So people, we have a guest, we have the coach. I'm going to analyze the game and I don't want to stop him and I feel beg like. Come on, man, people. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And before me bring on the guest, because I'm there right now, people. Because when him start talking to people, only I go amaze when him speak. You understand? Me not even telling you who it is. Me I make him introduce himself. Top coach in the United States. So people, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, see it there. Follow me. Follow me over on Instagram. I will give you a follow right now. Only tonight. Only if you follow me tonight, I will give you back a follow tonight. So follow me. LFC Domination. Now, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and send in a super chat, people. Carla, welcome to the show. Good evening. Live. Coach, good evening.
Hey, good evening, Ryan. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing much better now. First I'd like to send the congratulations, Jamaican national team, on a victory, 1-0 over Honduras. At the end of the day, you want the result. You know what I'm saying? You just want the result. And they did that. Sloppy as the game was, and inconsistent as Jamaican team was, they left the field with a victory. So congratulations go out to them.
Okay. So I know you're calling at halftime. Win. That's the most important thing. Give your team what your team don't play well. What would you say to your team? But you get the victory. What would you say to your team as a coach?
Okay. A game like this will beat our average teams and below average teams. The Honduras and the Guatemalas and those kind of teams, Haiti and Dominican Republic and things. But if you want Jamaica to go to the upper echelon of teams, to be able to go and play teams like Mexico, Brazil, USA, Germany, you have to have a system and will be more organized and more disciplined. When I used to coach against well-coached teams that had less talent than me, they always gave me more trouble than teams that had more talent than me, but they were unorganized because we know how to beat them. We know how to let the ball do the work rather than an individual effort. You understand? So these games are normally decided by individual effort, which is what Damari Gray provided us tonight, and it was a one-touch, nice ball, send him in, and he did the rest of the thing. You understand? An individual effort. When Jamaica will be consistently successful when it's a team format that produces goals. An organized team that attacks in groups of 5, 6, 7 or more. You understand that? And when they hold the ball, know when to dribble, when not to dribble, and when to just knock the ball. And that was the number one thing I noticed tonight. The frustration with Leon Bailey, Damari Gray, holding on to the ball. I used to coach my players. I say, why are you in the midfield? Why you want to take a knock? These guys come, you get the ball and you have to take 2 touches. Several times Leon Bailey had players open, his teammates open, and his first touch needs to be to his teammate, then overlaps or move to open space and get the ball back. Avoiding that vicious first tackle. That's the one, those are the injurious ones. Those are the ones that mount up during the match to these guys' legs and ankles.
Where you do?
And they refuse. These players are so stubborn, And Leon Bailey needs to do one thing: just scan, take a look, scan before the ball even comes. Inside midfield, we touch it to him. I know where the open space, where the defender's coming from. I know where the open space is, and then avoid that first challenge, avoid that first tackle at all points. That was my number one point to my midfielders and my forwards. Why take the tackle? Why take the tackle? Just why? All night, you just see how Leon Bailey getting kicked down all night.
Yeah.
You saw Damari Gray you understand that? Because they hold on to the ball at the wrong time. And next thing you know, everything is so negative. You can't play scared. I told you, Jamaica's best attributes are its athletes, the speed and quickness. And we need to play a fast, quick, skillful game. Not slow the ball down and stop the ball and take 5 touches and dribble in a circle before we pass the ball. It's ridiculous. And then when we can't go nowhere, we send a heavy ball back into our own defense and put the pressure on our defense to deal with it. I mean, you know, it's very frustrating to watch that kind of the team that has clearly superior players to Honduras. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Clearly superior player, but when you're not organized, you know, you're not going to get the results. You beat teams like Honduras and barely beat them. But when you come to the top organized team like Mexico in a Gold Cup final, a Gold Cup semifinal, they outclass Jamaica just by touches. You know, they're not faster than Jamaica. No, you know, it's just they have a system. They understand it. I didn't see one pattern from the Jamaicans tonight, bringing the ball up, knocking the ball through the midfield and then to the forwards as fast as possible. You understand that? Everything was held on to. Everything, you know, there's a saying, right? It seems like these players want to dribble, I mean, the perfect pass, the line-breaking passes, you know, to send it forward or the wingers in, right? And, you know, you don't need that. There's a saying, right? Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. One more time. Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. Give me 10 good passes, and you trying to dribble with your head down and make one perfect pass. Knock the ball around, Leon Bailey. That's my advice to Leon Damari Gray. Knock the ball. Just knock. Knock. You understand?
Yeah. But, right.
There's one more point. Remember, we talked during the halftime. We talked about Whisper was not ready for that first opportunity to shoot on goal. Took an extra touch, and defense took his opportunity to shoot away from him. You know, that once again, he's 17. More experience. When he watches film on this, hopefully they watch film. He'll see, oh, I've prepared myself, shake my body, anticipate that, you know. And another ball came in, right? Look, in the second half, and it looked like the center back was going to clear it, but then the ball came through. But Whisper didn't anticipate. And of course, I coach my players. When you see that ball coming in heavy like that to that center back, you should anticipate he's going to miss it, and I have to be in position to pick it up and go on and go. And of course, he was once again caught flat-footed when the center back didn't miss it for Honduras, and the ball came into could have been a scoring opportunity for Whisper and things like that. You understand?
Yeah. So coach, based on how me I watch the game, right? This is some of the thing that I pick up with the national team in this game. Just this game, based on this game, right? Yeah. So watch this. When our goalkeeper pick up the ball, whether him get a spot kick, whether I'm going to restart the game with a ball. So him play the Ethan Pinnock and him play the Damian Lowe, right? The Damian Lowe or Ethan Pinnock, they played Latibo there inside the midfield. Latibo there play it, whether I'm play to Damari Gray or I'm play to Whisper. This is what I have a problem with my team, right? The goalkeeper keep on talking. Hey, guys, take 15 steps forward. This is how I want to see the team play. When they play up the ball from the back to the forward, I need to see the midfield press up and I need to see the defense press up. And the goalkeeper over on the center circle, right? Little bit like a sweeper keeper. Stifle them, right? It's a team that like to play one touch, 1-2 and play on. So you're going to make the pitch more smaller for them while we squeeze them, don't allow them to play. And that's what happened in the first half where we were giving them a lot of time. We were giving them a lot of time to look up, to spin, to check. And we could the moment we allow them to play, could approach them, could touch them, could get close to them and stuff.
Yeah. You know, my dream for Jamaica is, right, to have a team that's so fit that we play that style, that pressing style, the whole match. And we have the athletes to be able to do that. But you have to attack with 11 and defend with 11 in order for that to happen. And it has, when you put up a proper press, right, you don't just rush in wild man all over the place. You understand that? You make them put it across their back line, right? Then you watch for the weak touch, the bad pass, the poor control. You understand? Then all of a sudden, now, you spring your press. The lead press forces up one side. You understand? You're trying to trap them into a bad play and bad pass and things like that. And you have to commit, man, but it has to be organized because a good team will knock the ball right around you, 1 or 2 touches past you and things like that. To your other point now about your center backs and how Jamaica attack on the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I used to do, right? I used to tell my center backs, right? Okay, if we want to attack up the left wing, right? We can't just switch the ball and go to the left wing because the defense is there. We have to attack to the center first, drop the ball back. We're attacking away, which we draw the defense away from that wing where we want to go to. We draw them away with combinations, knock, and the next thing you know, we're out to that wing. And then we set off the Mari Grave without trying to be so direct to him and things like that. You understand that? That comes from training pitch patterns of play, where midfielders show for the ball from that center back. And the objective is to draw that winger that's closest to our winger away from the play, because that's where we want to go. But because in training, we've analyzed the film and say, this is where Honduras is weak. This is where our whatever opponent is weak. This is where we want to attack them. And then we're going to attack them in this phase A, and then B this other way, and then C and D and things like that. And then we have these patterns of play that we already established how we're going to move this ball and knock it around. So people are available. So Jamaica doesn't understand that. So they don't know where the ball is coming from. They have no idea how to possess the ball as a team efficiently enough and then move that ball, advance that ball through the midfield on the ground. And when the other team adjusts all of a sudden, the flanks open up. The 1v1 with the center backs open up. One thing leads to the other. And when they readjust, then you go back to something else. You understand that? So when at that time, I was very upset and I apologize for being so upset because, I'm a passionate coach. And, I make sure these players understand that we are playing as a team. Playing for your country is different than playing for your big Premier League team and thing. You understand that? I don't care who you're playing for. You are playing in the Premier League. You can be more selfish because guess what? At the end of the year, them say how much goal you score because you want a big contract. You understand? But I score 25 goals, assist, blah, blah, blah. You have to just that. For the national team now, it's not about how many goals you score, it's how many wins. Can we win? We should have won that Gold Cup this summer. You understand that? We had the best team out there. But we weren't the best coach team. We weren't the most organized team. And the coaches need at least 1 to 2 years. Some of these coaches need 1 to 2 years. I need 1 month.
Yeah. But you talk about we want to play as a team. Why I can't understand it take this coach. He in the job for a good look while. Why it take him so long? Why we still just play like an individual? Leon, Bailey, Mikel Anton. What? Is it because we have so many attacking players? We are just forcing to put the ball up top. We're not patient. We're not knocking around the ball, moving the ball. What is it?
You have to be a leader of men.
Yeah.
And I said this at halftime. You can't be soft to coach the Jamaican national team.
Mm-hmm.
Understand that? One thing about Tapa, Whitmore, right? You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Run over him.
Mm-hmm.
Herman Helmingson, Leon Bailey is in charge of that team. Damari Gray is in charge of that team. All these, the Lois in charge of this team. And you have to take it from them, take the reins from, no, this is how we're playing. Do it or get the hell on. These guys, one thing players want to do, they want to play.
Mm-hmm.
So that's your character, make them do what they're supposed to do on that field and be organized and work hard and things like that. Too many crosses, corner kick coming at me, but center back them flat-footed standing there. On these corner kicks, right, you have to run with them, jump with them, win the ball, clear the ball, step. And in that order. None of that. No organized. I don't know. I was watching some film on them joking around at training and things like that, and I'm working on the wrong things. When you have a new team, the bare bones. If you build in a house, Ryan, and you're in a hurricane or a tornado area, you have to build a basement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or else easily knocked over. The foundation is what I'm talking about. You understand?
Yeah.
And the foundation is where everybody knows the movement of everybody else. Patterns are worked on as far as moving the ball 1 or 2 touch up. We're not Germany, so we can't do that. So we do that until the team adjusts. And now you, as a player, read the game. And you say, oh, this left back is doing this, or the center back does this every time we pass the ball. And now you know where to attack. But there's a baseline there for ball movement. Everybody knows where things is. And when pressure gets on top of you, you already know where the man's going to be, where your teammate's going to be in moving this ball. back and forth with combinations through these defenses and things like that. You understand? And then it's too many of our players, you see them in the midfield, they're back to the opponent, and a big heavy ball back to our defense. Putting the pressure on our defense to handle stuff. Big heavy ball back to the keeper. Center backs, you understand that?
Yeah.
The Jamaicans need to learn how to shield and hold possession of that ball. You understand that? Number one thing, when the pressure coming in, they're too quick to kick the ball away.
Yeah.
So it might sound like I'm contradicting myself. You understand that? Once again, you play a different way when you have an attacking shape. You can see the feel of things, 1 or 2 touch. But when now you have nobody to play the ball to, rather than just kick it away, that's when you have to hunker down and hold off him and shield and hold possession till somebody comes open, then knock it off and play it to him. You understand that? Hold and shield rather than making a bad pass or a terrible pass that leads to a turnover for the pressure coming in. That's 1v1. You understand? When somebody comes like that. So people might say, oh, you coaches, you're saying what's combination, but it's a different. When the game changes, a situation changes, your game has to change.
Okay. Fair enough, coach. But coach, one of the things that I want to speak about, Ethan Pinnock.
Yes.
Oh my God, man. No matter how hard they press him, he never give away the ball. He never panic. Why this man is so good? Rupert and the ball.
But you know Pinnock is the best player on the field tonight, right?
Yeah. Solid.
The best player. You didn't none of the Murray Gray and Billy and Bell and even Mr. Whisper, who I'm a big fan of. Don't get it wrong though. You know, I would just have some oh man, I'd love to have him a couple of training sessions on striking, how he runs, how he touches, how he reads the play. I'm looking for him to scan, for him to get the ball. Just scan, always aware. The thing I love about Messi, just see him scanning, boy, him get the ball. Okay, where the defenders are? Where's my first touch? You understand like that? He becomes like that. Oh my God, the sky's the limit for this kid and things like that. You understand? But Ethan Pinnock is, once he gets established and we get somebody, you see, Damian Lowe's too indisciplined for me. As a coach, I would have fight Damian Lowe every match for his decision making. Because guess what? He's so good and so talented, right? That he puts himself and the team under jeopardy unnecessarily. That a more disciplined player with his skill set would not just be in the MLS or would be way up higher. You understand that? In England, you're playing somewhere. You understand that? But his coach don't want to deal with that unpredictable nature, especially at center back. You're doing that, all that stuff back there. And then his attacking prowess is amazing when he comes up for these corner kicks and things, right? And free kicks. When I told you, I don't see the effort every time on 100% of the time. And that comes from the discipline and the working on the training pitch and understand this. So if I had the Jamaican national team, first of all, we set on a foundation of 1 and 2 touch patterns moving that ball. Just we're knocking the ball. Move on, come, show for it, knock, combination, get around it. See, if Ryan, if you're a midfielder, right? So you're a center mid, right? And the ball comes to your feet, but you have a defender on your back. There's 2 ways to go around him. You can turn and dribble in, lay the ball off, move to open space, get the ball back. Now, which one of those is going to get you kicked and which one is more likely to get you into open space? Break that line and know he's on to the next one. You understand? And then guess what happens now? When the defender will start to sag off you because you show that you're going to lay the ball off. That's when you can turn now, right? But then, Jamaica needs to play in speeds. Ryan, you know how to drive a stick shift? 5 speed.
Speed, man. Everything aggressive. 5 things. Speed of play.
No, okay. We see playing speeds like you drive a car in speed. 1st gear, 2nd gear, 3rd gear, 4th gear, 5th gear, right? If a ball over the top, you're in 5th gear, you're going on go, you're forward, right? And the ball go over the top, you're in 5th gear. Full out, go get that ball and go score, right?
Yeah.
What happens is the ball comes to midfield. Once you're in 5th gear now you have to go down to 2nd gear, so we do some combinations. Once you finish the combination, they're back up to 5th gear. We can't do everything in 5th gear. And that's what the man up top are doing. Everything is in 5th gear, and there's no combination, no working with each other, not working for each other. You understand? So you have to play in speeds, and then you have to tell these players when to identify, when to slow things down and do your combinations to knock it around that same person versus using speed and 5th gear and things like that. You know, and of course you play differently with a lead versus chasing a goal, trying to equalize or something like that, or it's a tie game and things like that. And you saw Jamaica violating so many rules with the 1-0 lead. Too many chances, giving the ball away, taking chance. You have the lead. Don't take the chances. Attack on your terms. Move the ball in the way that you attack on your term. But that comes from the training pitch. And I know the coach don't have as much time as he would like, to work with them and things like that. But I would sacrifice some of these other international matches just to work on that, just to get this my team organized with just bringing the ball up on the ground, 1 and 2 touches, just patterns. And then of course, once they read the game now, they can break away from those patterns because they saw something, and they can have the freedom to take advantage of it. I think no. Once again, I told you when I retire from America up here, I'm coming to Jamaica to teach youth football, and I'm going to create a nation of dribblers. You understand that? A nation of dribblers, but know when to dribble, when to lay the ball off, when to pass, when to work. But everybody's going to work hard. Everybody is going to work hard because we saw some amateurs out there and some professional players out there. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And what's the difference, you may say? An amateur trains until they get it right? A professional does it until he can't get it wrong. Big difference. That's why it's a whisper. In that position now, he'd have been trained. Here come the guy coming in. I'm ready to get that left foot, that wicked left foot he has. I'm ready to shoot. You don't have time to take a touch inside of the box or on top of the area. You understand? Any quality defense is not going to give you that kind of time.
Shoot one time, you have to think. That come, boom.
You shape it, yeah. Your ball is ready. My body's shaped. I'm ready for it. And he gave him a nice ball. Just, because, like I said, that boy has a very educated left foot. Very talented, man.
We have a call.
One more time, though. Amateur trains until they get it right. A professional trains until they can't get it wrong.
Good. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, Ryan. I want to say big up to him and good with Jamaica. And I like how the coach put things together. It's a work in progress. Nobody have beat them still. You understand?
Yeah.
The progression through the midfield today was really kind of poor. Some of pass them really got astray. But you say them a work. This look like them just a kick long ball. You see me? Come on, say, go give them a little time. Leon Bailey, we need more from him. Them are regret. Them are play ball. Up top, so they never really feel too play. Well, Leon they are going with up top, but whisper. That you they have talent, man. That you have talent, especially putting in the right. My wicked left foot. We need for nurture. Is it?
Yeah.
But we really want to think about the midfield to base midfield. Lottie Body here and I name 16.
Casey Power.
Yeah, man. I want to feel about the base at the midfield.
All right.
We feel like Professor at the transition part. We really have to work.
All right, we're going to talk about that. Your line in and out. So we're going to take our next one. Big up yourself. Coach, how do we fix this midfield?
Okay, you have to understand that my midfield from my day is different than your midfield today, Mr. Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
In my day, the midfield was in the central attacking midfield. It was in the middle. That player, skillful, distribute left, distribute right, whatever. Now the talent is on the wings. Messi, the Brazilian boy there,
Neymar.
And you name all the top wingers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the French guy there, what his name? I'm just drawing a blank right now. What's his name? From PSG, just
Mbappe.
Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe, right? So you see, all the talent is now on the wing. You understand that? In my day, that was in the central. So that's what we're missing. You understand that? But we're playing. So where people don't recognize it, a lot of old coaches like me and old players don't recognize the game anymore like that. Is because that normally you had that talented person. everybody's too, when I was on the island, everybody's too left-footed or too right-footed. There's very little I find somebody that was ambidextrous, right? And then the teenager them come to me about they want to play center mid. I said, but you're all left-footed. And you get away with that. Yeah, you get away with that at this level. When you get to the higher levels now, they're not going to allow you to, defense going to recognize, and the coaching staff to film and thing, going to recognize that you're left-footed. So what we're going to do, pressure him on his left, make him do all the passes with his right. That's center mid now, right? The ball comes to you. You have to be able to distribute equally with your left foot. Short, medium, and long pass with your left foot. Same thing now. You have to distribute short, medium, and long with your right foot. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You're center mid. You can't just have one. You understand? One foot and thing like that. Or else that's why they put you on a wing when you're one footed like that, and look for that talent and just put them in the wing because they know, going forward or distributing. He has those touches. And I told you, Jamaica's next great midfielder is about 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, okay. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, Ryan.
Talk to me, Carla. Go ahead. You have the floor.
Yeah. What kind of compass can we carry the man that go play upon?
Yeah.
Let's see pitch, man. Yo, I can't say you have big man to come on. You feel in a terrible condition. Yo, any field in the US where kids are playing for better than that field. Trust me. The pitch awful, brother, man. Trust me.
What do you think on the game, Carla? We have a whole heap of Carla. What do you think on the game?
Yo,
make it go, man.
One time I only Bobby Reed and I play ball. No other man they play no ball. But it's a nice, it's a win still, so we have to give thanks to the win.
All right. Big up yourself, Carla. Enough respect.
Yeah, man, we have to go look at better another team, brother.
Yeah, we don't have that right now in Jamaica. Big up yourself, Carla. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Carla, good evening.
Yeah, blessed we are going, brother. Blessed to everybody in the panel. Yeah, hear me, brother?
Yeah, man. Go for it, man.
Yeah, me have to bless it to everybody, Jamaica, the coach, everybody in the comment. So right now, me I say, yo, me kind of give thanks to the win still now, Ryan. Get what me I say, big man thing, because, yo, we need a win there. But here we go, next me need to salute Whisper, Bobby Pinnock, and the goalkeeper, because them play a good game. You get what I say? Definitely. Here we go, and at the first half, me kind of upset with Demari. You see me, because Demari didn't hold the ball too much. I feel like the reason why Demari didn't play like that because of the Saudi contract we him have. You get what I say? So him have to kind of show off himself. So that's my thing with Demari. So I say, and next thing too is like, yeah, we know about the field, so I'm not even gonna mention that, but yo, me see the defender play a ball to the keeper. See him when knock the ball on the ground to the keeper. And the ball that they are rolling out, it's flat on the ground, but then they see the ball start boom, 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 boom. I say, yo, what is you get my brother? That's one thing. Another thing, Casey Palmer in willing to defend and move fast and work. You see me? Yeah. Not in a line. Put off in this kind of shape, but yet still members say, we have new player in a team and things. So the team now go look so. Like, honestly, I feel like the Gold Cup team will play against Mexico without kill the Honduras team. The way them doing like the energy. You get what I'm saying? With the lack of energy in the game. That's one thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, we never have no high press. We have a next problem with the high press, bro. Like the defender them look daily and Damari them need some aggressive different attacking at them. Up on the high press, isn't it? No high press, when you have no high press, brother. And Damian Lowe, I'm disappointed with him in the first half. I'm not lie, brother. Damian Lowe didn't play no ball in the first half. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the youth from Bronx will come on. I know Damian Lowe didn't play right back in the first half.
Center back him in that play, man. Javier Brown that play right.
I wouldn't play right back in the first half.
Javier Brown.
Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he may not play good in the first half, but in the second half, in the last 30 minutes, me not tell you like the game kind of pick up. You get what I say, brother? So, to what me I see right now, the coach, with everything we are going and adjust the ball of them, brother, we know say half the field are the problem. You get what I say? So we need to fix all of that. Fix what half the field and then upon the field we good, brother. I just that me have to say I'm glad for the win because right now, bro, me didn't stress out. Me not tell you like Honduras they have win at first half. Me didn't wonder what really are going on. You get what I say?
Yeah.
Whisper, remember you tell them, you tell them say yo Whisper have to get a game, them have to run Whisper, and you see what the youth they do. You get what I say?
Yeah.
So yeah, big up to everybody, brother. This that me have to say, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man. And I like how the call of them keep it short and spice. I have to take people, I have to run left them. Yeah? A whole heap of people. We got over 50 missed call already. Seriously. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Coach, I'm going to come back to you. Stay tuned. Carla, hold the line a little bit. People, don't forget to hit the like button, people. We're still short and roughly 500 likes. Come no man, people. We can do it in a man. Come no man. We work as a team. We move as a team. We win as a team. We lose as a team. We win. So why we can't like the video? Come on, people, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Come on, people. Stop what you're doing. We have 23 of you guys haven't subscribed as yet. Hit that subscribe button. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man, Ryan. Big up. Big up the panel.
Soon call you back, alright? What happened to your high?
What did you say, Daddy?
What happened to your high?
Go ahead, Carla. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. So
call
you hear
you
me,
back when
Ryan?
we're done, alright?
Okay.
Yes, Daddy.
Call you back when you're done, right?
Yes, Daddy.
I will call you back when I'm finished, okay? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry
Yeah,
about that,
man.
people.
Big up your princess, man. That's their word.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. So some quick pointers, Ryan and Coach. I feel like we look better if we should play a 4-2-1-3 and play with a 2 CDM and attacking midfielder. Also, I feel as if Lowe don't have any confidence in Javier Brown. Every time him get the ball and him see Javier Brown open, him feel way more comfortable putting the ball up.
So yeah, so Javier Brown are the weak link.
They call it before the game, and you have concern about Javier Brown. I don't feel comfortable with Javier Brown now.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I'm a thing, same don't really trust him too. Again. Oh,
yeah, man, it's clear. If they don't trust him, don't trust him. It's clear. Also, what I love to see, Deshaun Bernard play with Ethan. And I forgot strength of the midfield. Too many unforced errors. Missed passes, missed control. I think lucky body here today, the man look the worst game we've seen played thus far. But once Lambert get on the field and Lambert there to help him out, him look a lot better in the latter part of the game. So I feel like a 4-2-1-3 with the current couple of players we have, I think we look better with that. I don't know who would have played the attacking with it, Casey or whoever else, Bobby Reed, whoever else in that attacking position there. But the one defensive mid will look way too exposed. What do you think?
I think so too. I think let's go back on the Javier Brown thing. I think reason why I don't know why the coach start Brown, because when I really look at it, he never picked him in the team, right? And a player get injured, right? And him bringing him, and yet still him start him. I don't get that.
Right.
You never pick him in the first place. A player get injured and then him coming back and they start him. Simple meaning as to we say, Dexter is better, and the second option we bring, that is Gray, is better. So why bring him?
Of course, Gray once. Yeah, sorry, continue. My bad.
But to be fair, still when you talk about trust, I don't think they may have the trust in him. right? And probably
Right.
Damian Lowe not trust himself neither. But I think Javier Brown have an okay game in my opinion still.
Right, but Ryan, how many times if you're there while throughout the game, every time Low look up and see Javier Brown can pass it and open up the field, he rather kick the ball upfield. Even when the man wide open, even when Javier wide open. So if you can't trust your right back, then you're gonna have a big problem, I think. The way me know the ball game, when you show for the ball, you're supposed to get it. And the player passing the ball is supposed to have confidence enough in order to pass the ball to you.
Yeah.
So you can't have the whole about 60% of the ball game you overlook the right back position. And you can see when what's his name, Tavon Gray, when him come on, it look a lot better.
Yeah.
The thing will flow a lot better.
He's
So
very good
I
at
feel like the
comfortable
right
on the
back-
ball too. He's comfortable on the ball.
Yes. You know, nervous.
Yeah. Coach wants something. The coach wants something.
Yeah, man.
One thing the caller said is key is trust. Every relationship is based on trust. You understand? When I was in college at Howard University, right, our back four defenders used to sit at lunch together, room when on the road in a hotel room, they were room together. Everything was done together because the captain, Irving Williams and Mike Williams and Chris Thomas was a Jamaican center back. I mean, they were just together because they knew they had to rely on each other and the communication had to be key. And that trust factor has to be there. And once again, the caller hit it on the head. There's not just with Mr. Lowe and then right back. It's lack of trust throughout that pitch. You understand? For the simple thing. And one of the things I always preach, right? We have to do the simple things perfectly. It'd be better to do the simpler things, perfectly, quickly, and consistently. The simple things, switching the point of attack, simple things. You don't want you have to dribble nobody and all that craziness. But guess what? You have to trust that that person's going to be in position when I make that pass, and he's going to continue and get the ball out of danger, and I'm going to cover for you. If I go in for a tackle, I know if I'm a center back, I know the back's coming to cover for me, and things like that comes from playing together and developing that trust. So the call is 100% right. If you don't have that trust, you can't have a good defense that's cohesive and tough and strong and smart and able to cut out plays, cut out attacks, deal with attacks, and then restart the attack. Any defender can't clear the ball 50-50, but can you win the ball, possess the ball, and switch the point of attack and restart the attack for your team now? Trust.
Yeah. Carla.
1,000%. So I don't want to hold up your line, Brian, because I know you have a bunch of calls.
Yeah.
But the last point, in addition to the right back, the midfield need wholly power. If I play a better team, they would have exposed it to that big time.
Yeah, that's true.
The midfield, a lot of unforced errors from KC to Latibo there. Yeah, man, a lot of those two today had a very subpar game by far.
Okay.
So I mean, if I can, once you figure out the right back, and I want to feel like the two center midfield and attacking midfield right there. And number 8, in front of them, the team with the current crop of players will look a lot better. Big up, man, and respect for the time, yeah? Respect, coach.
Yes, sir.
All right. Big up yourself, Carla. Enough respect. Trust, very important. You have to have that trust factor with a player. But people, we are 8 likes away from reaching the goal. All right? 8 likes away. Come on, people. Get it up. Stop what you're doing. Hit that like button. Free of cost. And if the best way you can support by sending a super chat, really appreciate it. Just support the nigga. Let the nigga move, people. All right? Right here from about 7 o'clock. Supporting, give you guys everything. So come on, people. Ojo, big up yourself. Labas, big up yourself. Big up to all of the people down in the comment section. United, big up yourself. No love and respect. Big League Leng, big up yourself. Big up to all of the person down. Tennessee, Chris Smith, big up yourself. Big enough. Big up to all of the truck driver them on the move right now. All right? Yeah, man, we have a whole heap of truck driver. Dennis, big up yourself. Paris, big up yourself. Appreciate all of you guys down in the comment section. Just to know that we don't forget you. All right? having a balanced conversation. Stop what you're doing now, people. Hit the like button and subscribe to the show. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Bless up, Ryan. I keep things very short and move on and give somebody else a chance.
Yeah.
I watch the game and one thing when I observe and I think this is one of the main reasons why the thing not gel together. And it's split in a two different dimensions. The first thing is the lack of movement, off the ball movement from players surrounding the play. Too many times when we have the player in possession, have the ball, if don't have a passing outlet, the persons them who's supposed to make themselves available, move off the players that are marking them just stagnant and them a walk about and them not make themselves available to receive the ball. Them not provide a proper passing channel or a proper forward pass. And me think the person where you have, I don't remember his name, but the coach where you have on the panel as well. He said something where me think make a lot of sense. You see the next FIFA window we have where we don't have like a tournament game. Me think say one of the problem them see on the field, them problem they can't solve by playing more game. We need like training sessions. Because some obvious things when man them supposed to have, brother, you can't have a man and get the ball and you don't have a pass. You're supposed to make yourself open. You're supposed to know say if me at the center midfielder, me have the ball, the right back supposed to give me a passing option. The left everybody was supposed to give me a passing option depending upon what the tactic is. Supposed to make themselves open. You see the man so much time see people have the ball and no player and make a move to create a passing option. The final thing we want to touch on, Damian Lowe. We cannot continue with Damian Lowe. I keep on I say this, brother. Me hear people, Damian Lowe, we need to start transition Damian Lowe out of the team, bro. The man is a disaster waiting to happen. I don't know how nobody not see this. The man is a disaster waiting. The man is so rash. He not read the game. He always out of position. It's like the man. Me cannot pinpoint one thing when the man I do apart from him recovery speed, which come from the fact that he made out of position at the first place. So we need to get this man out of the team as soon as possible, Ryan. And it's like only time I want to see it when he do something when it goes totally wrong and he do some penalty or him do be foolish, everybody jump on him. But today the game I tell you say if Honduras is more clinical, the amount of errors he make him could alone could have caused 2 or 3 goals. So we need to fix that. We need to jump on that right away. Yes, sir, brother.
All right. Big up yourself, Carl. Enough respect. Coach, anything you have to pick up on that before? Because I don't want you to drop asleep over the Pamina.
No, you cannot leave. I blame the coach because he cannot leave certain things like this in the hands of the players. You understand? I remember years ago, I went to scout this team up here. This team was from a high school, right? And it had to be 20 years ago. But it was predominantly Spanish team, right? So I go scout them, and I watch them play 2 games, and I watch film on them, right? And I gather the empirical data, and then I come up with a game plan. And then I have this 16-year-old on my team decide, no, we're not going to play that way. I want us to play this way. And so we look a friend them, 2 or 3 of them. I said, we're going to play this way. And I said, if you had done the work and you came there and sat next to me and we scout this team and you got the information, but you're pulling stuff out of your what. Your decisions are not based on facts, observations made through film sessions and through actually watching your opponent you're about to face. Scouting them properly, know where their strengths are, weaknesses are, then you make your decision as a coach. And I run into that when these coaches, and when I see them doing that, I bench all of them and I put a little younger one in and we still beat the team. Because guess what? The coach's plan is the only one plan that encompasses all 11 players. When you and your 2 buddies then decide to go off the reservation and do whatever you want to do and things like that, and the rest of the team don't know what's going on. You understand? And I remember they used to do it with short kicks, right? When we didn't practice short kicks from a corner kick, I said, don't do it. Unless we practice it, don't do it. Because if you do a short kick, only you and the person with the short kick are on that page. Everybody else is like flat-footed now. They don't know what's going on. We didn't train that. So he's right in this sense. With the Damian Lowe's and Leon Bailey, they are in charge of this team. How much time you heard me say that? And until Herman Hermanson catch up to him courage, and grab hold of this team, the reins, and say, this is how we're playing, or get out. The greatest thing is that Jamaica now, right? We have depth. You understand that? We're not just dependent on a certain amount of players. You understand that? Can we go too deep at every position? Not, first choice, but you understand that? That's what you want. So they start their crap, boom. I had one coach up here, right? He coached a rival professional team, but we saw him playing, right? He said, don't want too many Jamaicans on the same team. I said, why not, coach? Because they must take over artists and take over your team. And no matter what you coach them, they may come on with more nonsense and things like that. Because they're selfish for themselves and things like that. Him like a nice, me though, I'm ready for fight them. I run this, listen. Go on, Henry Grissom has to get control of his team. Leon Bailey, just picture it. Ball coming up the wing to him, and take a touch, and the man tap him down. And he has somebody inside, right? For him to scan, touch inside, and move. Speed, not. The moment I see Jamaica start to play with that kind of speed and pace, it's over. When I see these defenders making good quality decisions, doing the work. See, defending is about doing the work early. So, you work early, and then normally it gets easier for you. If a team attacking you, right, the first thing I say, if we turn the ball over, right, the first thing I want us to do is not to, as defense, not to go for the ball. It's to drop. 90% of the time, they'll give you the ball, Your opponent will give you the ball. Because they're so anxious to get the ball, boom, 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 just wait and make that bad touch. They're going to take the ball and then restart our attack. All right?
All right. Carla, welcome.
Yeah, man. Good night, Ryan.
Talk to me now. Go ahead. You're going to the game,
yeah, man. Went to the game. Just I reach home, man, and thing. Yeah, the thing we can really see with the team is off the ball movements when we not have the ball. That'll beat the team bad. And tonight, I would have give Bailey a beating. It's like Bailey still a move like a little kid. He might play, but his mindset is like his mindset not really in the team. I don't know if the position where he play at the formation, him should have step up some more in the team, like to do some little things we needed. And what else the team lack is leadership. We don't have that leadership thing on the field, and that'll beat that team about. Nobody is like everybody mind like scatter all over, and the new pieces them come in. It a go kinda I go beat that team about. You know what I mean? So the main thing I'm see is off the ball movement. The man they move too lazy. I don't know if a fitness problem or they are home match. So them simple thing they are beat. Off the ball movements. Off the ball movements. And
Call a question. Caller, you are 100% right. The best teams I've ever coached, right, always had leaders on their team. And even when the teammates do something stupid on the field, before I even open my mouth, them already correct them. Because they've been coached by me, and they know what the right thing is, and they have the courage to stand up and say and drape them up. Sometimes I need draping up. Hey boy, that always warned my heart. You know that.
Yeah, and the thing is,
yeah, go ahead.
I kind of think this argument is just too comfortable. I think I don't respect him as a coach still. Just to see this live match and they at home. But I think him kind of too comfortable. I'm not seeing him on the line. I try nothing. The point we're in at the point of the game. I don't see no switching up in the first half we play dead. I don't see no farmer when get up off of the line and tell the team say, yo, you do this, do that. I don't see that as a coach I ever need them thing there in a national team. So him now show the leadership. So the rest of play them now have a thing is like some it will be like some friend thing and favorites thing it would look like. When you go watch a game live and you see the coach and you see what I'm on the field.
Well said.
So that you really see what I'm going. I'm see for myself, and I know me He's a daily fanboy, but I know I would have beat him because really the second time I see him live, I watch him. But over the time, him for just pass some simple ball, him get one chance with it. When for us easy and hold it, him want plat. Him want do the one bag of plat. You know what I'm saying? That make no sense, so brother. Why you want to do that? So I don't think they're gonna beat team game.
Yes, Ryan.
And
just
I don't think they're gonna beat
Ryan.
Go ahead, Colin. You have some family business going on here.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
Yeah, man.
Hammer Helgerson is not in charge of this team. I keep telling them that, and none of not listening to me. As the coach of this team, it is a privilege to coach the Jamaican national team. It's not like you coach some it's quality players, millionaires you're coaching, you know. It's an opportunity for you as a coach to really do something. And for you now to be friendly with Liam Bailey and this and that. No, man. You're not them. You are a friend to them, but you're not friends. I'm a friend to you, but you're not friends.
So yeah, so based on what you got the game, Carla. Because based on what you got the game and see, you say the coach kind of afraid to take out Bailey and thing.
It's like him know it's like you need a rough man to come rough up that thing, your brother. Come coach a team. Come get to shake up the man then. But I feel like Al Grimsey can coach them, man. Cause them kind of stubborn and a friendly thing. But now I say a coach for be thing there with them players them. But him not show that thing like say when the players them like them do something. I don't know if I show we have enough ball that we can take a next man's spot. I don't know if I that.
Anyway, gentlemen, continue talk. My kids them go to the game, so more I know what happened, them call me. So I soon come. Big up on yourself.
Yeah, man.
Talk.
I'm in the game too.
Call it. See,
in the game.
No. He's on the phone. The kids are calling him on the phone here, you know. And they keep, interrupting him.
Yeah.
They're probably excited about the match. They went to this match and, and blah, 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 and things like that. But you're saying, I remember when I was a youth, right? And you try to talk to you go to Jamaica, right, on vacation, because I grew up here in the U.S. I'm born in Jamaica, so about a grudge, remember like a bird, right? But, and I remember going down to Jamaica, and I have cousins who were teenagers. When I was a teenager, I went down there and things like that. And I tried to talk to this one girl, and apparently she's from the ghetto or the hood or whatever, right? And then she was one of them. She said, "Listen, you can't talk to me. You can't be my girlfriend." She really humbled me. She said, "See, me a product of the ghetto. Me a bad girl. You have to be a bad man to take care of me and talk me down when we do wrong and things like that." No, I'm not that guy. I'm not that person. You understand that? But guess what? In order to control lions, you cannot have a sheep out there. You understand, Carla?
Yeah, that is it. That is true.
If you're a lion, you control the lion. You can have a sheep in charge of them. You put a big bad lion out there and make them have to do exactly what you say. And now you can form a proper team that play together. Capitalize and explode
all of the qualities them as a player. Bailey have all of the qualities them as a player. Him have the physical ability. Him have the technique. It's just him head not upon him body. Him just feel like say when you dribble down the line and you do too plat, I eat that. And I just feel like say I just him train that way and that way need to broke out time. Him not take me say I just hear them but him coach about like say him had the Messi at the team in a Jamaica. Me nah Bailey nah take up a Messi like him nah put in that thing and like I take up that role. For say you make a man up the thing and play some calm ball game. Simple ball game and knock and talk on the field. You know what I mean?
Question. When is the last time you see Messi take a real big hit? A real big lick? It's very rarely, right?
Real big hit.
He gets a good knock from our defender because he's always aware, he's always scanning and looking for that and gets rid of the ball, leg off the ball before the big tackle comes in. And Liam Bailey doesn't do that enough times.
Yeah, man, but today, and I really mean bash Liam Bailey to this game. It's just, and some other little simple thing I'm see. You see, when you keep possession of the ball, the players, especially when they play from the back, they want to rush the pass in the first half, and when the second half start to, when them for just circle and try to make at least 15 pass, have it in the head. 10 to 15 pass before make the striker them try make some run. Me not see them look runs they and make some pass and make a man look dangerous and just flick a pass over. Everything is predictable.
Yeah.
Punchy. All of the pass them overhead is predictable.
Yeah.
So when low get the ball them, yes, when low get the ball them, I always have this problem with low. He must push the ball and put it on a forward.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you, when the last time you said Jamaica switched the point of attack from the right back to the center back to the left back, and then switch it back again from the left back to the center back to the right back? When the last time you said Jamaica did that? 2 or 3 times.
Well, they don't. They not practice with that.
Okay,
they
right.
practice to keep
what is
it.
The point of
And
the point? Carl, let me ask you this question then. What is the point of switching the point of attack?
Yeah.
It's to change the shape of the defense.
What is the point?
You have to change the shape of defense.
Yeah, and confuse.
And guess what? In the middle of switching that point of attack, you're looking for the openings for your midfielders and your wingers and your forwards to play them in. You understand that? But instead, we just force it. Once you change the shape of defense, then them have a chance. You read and react. Read the game and react to what you see in the match and take advantage of it. And take what the defense gives you and don't force it. Jamaica will have to just force it.
Yes, I know. And the thing I'm gonna say, like most of the first half, you have Bailey, you have Gray, Bobby Reed, and Whisper. There's the 4 of them. Every time, them lean up on the defense like a wall every minute. Every time when the ball kick out, them just down on the go. You know, like when you have the China wall, them just lean up on it. But now every minute it happen in the game and the foot, it just look boring and played out. But now see no midfield play. So the game it just dead. It's like a long ball game, and when I think this thing I go work out for the team.
Not against top quality team. Not against top quality opponents. This is not going to work against your top flight World Cup team. This is too predictable, too easy to deal with.
Carla, me have a run leave you. Show back tomorrow, alright?
Yeah man, Ryan, and my thing I'm gonna tell you, start Whisper get thrown 3 good look a chance where him get the ball and he nail the score today, he lick the post. You know what I mean? That more see.
Amazing.
Should have scored.
Yeah, man. Take a little touch.
You just need to play more game. And the thing, more see him play for him club now. I know I'm gonna say the reason why, but I want to see him play more for him club. So I know he would have that real experience there. When he come in at the team, like him fully match fit and fully aware on the field.
Call back tomorrow.
You know what I mean?
Call back tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
To the coach, that's all.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk to the coach.
Yeah, coach, because when you sit down and watch Jamaica, you know, he be a professional player, you know. So I don't know why Mr. Alvin now make them practice a system to attack and a defense. Them a professional player, you know. So them should have know how to attack. Either them are attacking a diamond shape or defending a diamond shape. Why him now work on a system? There's no system. That's why the players them look so, you know, these are professional players, you know. How long it's gonna take them to train and teach them how to play in a system? Them guys making money, they're supposed to art to teach them money how to practice in a system.
Carla, you're 100% correct. And some of these men would never try that with a professional club crowd overseas. You understand that? They would never try some of the things they do here. Disrespect for them. No, the coach, they go buy the next player. They wouldn't call it, but in Jamaica, because they don't respect the coach, they get away with all the crap. And then we see the unorganized, sloppy football.
Ryan, you know what kind of ball game you're watching? You know, see, every pressure we get on the field is Punjabi and Brown side. You know, see that?
They say them always
The
attack.
man not playing the ball, Virgil. You see, one of the time, Damien Lowe have the ball and the guy in a midfield. The man stand up there and the man, you know, come on, man, you know, so you have to do put in a window till you get that set the ball. The man, the behind the Honduras player, you know, oh, you ever get the ball, so, and you're a midfield player. You know, go and face in a go in a window so you can collect the ball. That's about it. Every time you get the ball, in turn at the ball. In the know for turn. In no confidence. Turn, man. Every minute you turn back the ball to Damien Lowe or Ethan Pinnock. Man, them, they don't know I'm to them, Virgin, but them look half-full to them. And I mean, I criticize nobody, but them don't look ready at all. You know what I mean? I feel professional players like them, man. The coach should have work on system when you get the guys them. How to attack and how to defend. If you want attack in a diamond-shaped system and defend in a diamond-shaped system, you must work on a system with these guys.
Carl,
but there's no system. I don't be a long ball.
Yeah, Carl, I understand that. And my statement, when he's not in charge of the team, because I'm sure he's a competent coach. I went and saw some of this Iceland match them, and you know, and this is the other thing. When you're coaching Iceland, right? The team he took to the World Cup or whatever, you understand that? Is the same man they've been coaching the whole 23-man squad is the same person. What I mean by that, you understand that? Pretty much same socio-economic type person. You understand? In Jamaica now, you have millionaires on the field with somebody, you know, who can't put 2 shillings together. So if a coach different, you know, you understand that. Different athletic ability, you know, and things like it's Jamaica. You get a little bit of everything, I think, like that. So you have to know how to coach these people. But at the end of the day, Ryan, you have to be a leader of men. If you're too scared to drape up Liam Bailey and say, play better, or you're coming off. Damari Gray, listen, stop taking them tackle in the midfield. When you lay the ball off, knock the ball around, I want you to be the catalyst for us to play this 1 and 2 touch system, break these teams down with speed and athleticism and quickness, okay? As opposed to all this hero ball. Because, you know, it was hero ball that won the game for us tonight, you know. They sent in Damari Gray and beat, you know how much defender and beat?
Yeah.
And then the shot wasn't as good because it went through the keeper hand. You know, normally you want it into the side netting. When I tell the players, finish side netting. You understand? I think like so. Hero ball rescue us tonight, but that's not a way for long-term success. You need good, competent, like the caller says, a system of play that you are is quintessential Jamaican, right? We are not the Germans. We are not Brazil. We are not Italy. You understand that? We have to come up with a Jamaican system and a Jamaican style that represents us and our qualities. And once again, the worst thing Jamaicans do, they stop the ball and take tackles, as opposed to using the speed, quickness, and athleticism. You know, because one more point, Ryan. Mikel Antonio would have destroyed this back line now. His work rate.
Yeah.
What do you think of Mikel Antonio against this back line from Honduras?
They can't manage him. Mikel Antonio very physical.
Too strong, and, you know, and unselfish. In this English Premier League game match, and man just dribble hard and then set up a teammate. And they, you know, the awareness. The rest of our players head down. Liam Bailey, you know, I thought he had changed, but you know, can't play that way, man. You have to play for your teammates. Work for your teammates. The question I used to put to my players, Ryan, how can I make the game easier for my teammate?
All right, but now I will up the line.
Yeah, big up yourself, Carla. Yeah, man. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Big up to all of the people down in the comment section. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. All of you guys, big up on yourself. Enough love and respect. People, smash the like button. Come on, people. Hit that like button. Hit that super chat feature. All right. Big up to all of the members them down in the comment section. Really do appreciate all of the people them who becomes a member of the show tonight. So big on up. Owen, big up yourself. Enough love and respect. A lot of eat conversation tonight and Coach Al Grimson, Tennessee balling, so giving the coach a chance. But Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Do you share the same sentiment of Coach Al Grimson not taking in charge of this team?
that he's not. No, I think when we spoke a couple of days ago, I said that people need to give the coach time. I think everybody is expecting this thing to turn around, this ship to turn around overnight, right? And it doesn't work like that. You have so many different things that the coach has to deal with. Another thing I've noticed, like every time I see some of the guys in the comment, they don't like to hear any criticism. They view it as negativity, even if you're being factual. I don't understand that. We're talking about things that we've seen occur, not only on a bad pitch, but also that has occurred on good pitches. Again, we talk about lack of movement off the ball, poor first touch. I saw that the team, they tried some things today. People killing Bailey. Bailey didn't do bad in my opinion. But holding on to the ball, he got kicked down a lot. A lot of them, a lot of those players on the opposing team should have gotten a bunch of yellow cards.
Yeah, but
One of them should have been
Bailey
sent off.
smart. Me understand that, Carla, but Bailey need to protect himself. Good player now, take them buff and lick the brother. Him because him want Carla, something when we can Bailey do. No man, Carla. Just like when you talk to the people in the comment section, me I talk to you. I'm going to look on the game a different point of view. You see, sometimes when the ball them players a wild pass to Bailey, first thing your coach tell you, brother, you can't see behind you. Play the wall pass. Take it one, move, brother. The man at
Ryan, I get all of that, but what I'm saying, some of it, yes, I saw him try to make some passes. Even they tried to make some passes down the left wing going forward, and it got broken up. They tried, but again, we have to remember, say, the field can affect them passes as well, right? And then the guys haven't really been together. Like the coach was talking about Halgrimson's Iceland squad, where you had 23 people. It's not only 23 of the same socioeconomic or even their ethnic background. It's the fact that he probably had 23 of the same people going over the plays and thing with every flipping time they train. So they gel. This team not gel yet. The man not even find the complete squad, the squad where he might look for it. So we expect perfection at this point, and we're not gonna get it. Right now, we're not going to get it. We just have to understand, so we're not gonna get perfection right now. And we can criticize what we see, but we still have to chill a little bit and not go crazy. If there's something to be criticized, I don't see why we can't talk about it. It's not like we hate the team. We love the country and we want to see the country do good, but we can talk about the bad things or the things that we see that need to be improved. Right? That's fair.
True. I agree with you.
So tell the man to take it easy. We're in growing stages. You all know the problems we have. We know the problems with the JFF. We know the off-field problems. All of them things there. Let me tell you, encouragement, sweeten labor. So if the thing now go right from the top, it's going to affect the ball game. Because the man them not in the right frame of mind. So we all of that plays into it. I just hope we can get it all together and see some professional football being played. Guys moving off the ball. First touch, sometimes I see these guys get the ball, brother, and I have to wonder. Because the first touch is poor. Body position. Now you talked about this already before. So it's a mix of things. But again, we're getting somewhere. We won the game today. So let's take it easy. Don't bash them too hard. But we can still talk about the things that need to be fixed. And that's what I gotta say tonight.
All right. Big up yourself, Carl. Enough respect.
Yeah, man. Best up.
Yes, coach. You have anything you want to touch upon that?
No, it hurt, like I said, as a fan of Leon Bailey, it hurts me to see him play that way and getting them knocks. When I know with a little coaching, he knows he can avoid those throughout the whole match. You don't have to take the match. And it comes with awareness of your surroundings and what your first, have an idea what your first play. And I tell my younger team, one touch ball is your best friend. If one touch is your best friend, it'll keep you safe. It'll get you goals and keep moving you forward and things like that. And the moment you stop that ball now on the pitch, that's when you invite tackles and then man them come kick off your ankle them and thing them. You understand?
Mm.
So the caller's right about Leon. Leon is the leader of the team. If Leon plays that way, then Demar's gonna play that way, and the other one, and the next one. You know, as the leaders play, so it goes. If coach tells, I'm gonna say, Leon, stop it. If you don't, I need you to play this way, or else I'm gonna have to put somebody else on. You understand? So it comes from leadership. The caller's 100% right. The leadership, and it's from the coach. And if, you know, if the button is not in the coach, you normally see the captain of the team. And the captain of the team run things. You understand?
Yeah.
But you know, we don't have everybody want this generation, everybody want to be friend and friend. You know how much time you have to drape up man that not playing right, they're gonna cost us matches? Ready for fight them off in a locker room and things like that? No, so not back in my it was not allowed. And then you know what? And when the captain stepped, the whole team stepped with him. You understand that? You have to establish that first to deal with some of these players that want to do their own thing. Like I said, sometimes you need the players to, you know, put that peer pressure onto them. But it starts with the coach. And then normally, if the captain and the leader of the team have everybody back, and when him step into something, the other person going to back down and I'm going to get in line. You understand?
Mm. All right. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Evening, Ryan. Very good evening to you and to Coach Da Costa and to the rest of the viewers.
Yes, good evening.
I believe that the Jamaican team was very lucky this evening because Honduras had got some very good chances as well. Now, the truth of the matter is football is fluid and dynamic. The movement off the ball as well as on the ball is critical. I realize I'm not crucifying some of the forwards, but where is the midfield that's supposed to be supporting them for the passes? I mean, when you have the ball in possession, it's your duty to put yourself in a position to keep the possession of the ball in all areas of the field, defensive, the middle, and attacking. So when some of the forwards getting the ball, and like Leon Bailey for argument's sake, he says, holding the ball, I would believe that the liquor I'm getting, I'm looking for passes, but you don't have much options. You need to have people getting in positions to hold the ball in the attacking end. That's where the midfield is falling down. When the team moves, the whole team's supposed to move together. Somebody had called about a system. I don't really think we need a system as such. What we need is a tactical approach to defending and attacking. And where I'm seeing some of the problems in the field is that you have different intelligence levels. And that is what is causing the problem. Like the defense line are moving enough to play to move the balls out onto the wings, to play them to the middle. The midfielders now have to be moving and the forwards have to be coming for the ball. And when the forwards have the ball down in the boxes, the midfielders have to go down to support them for the pass back to the middle for them to settle and then look for the attacking shots. If you look at the stats in the game, you would see that they're not impressive. No team can be like 10 shots per game and like 4 on target. That don't make no sense. This is not prep school football or primary school football. So where the problem, a lot of argument has been up from last week about the development side of the game. Now, where we have a problem is that we don't have a development structure in place. So the players are not getting any coaching on intelligence and movement or tactics from an early age. So at this age now, when you have only for adults like the backline for argument's sake, they're not coordinating because they don't know how to coordinate with each other. They don't know how each other going to play or what they're going to do. I've heard you complimenting Mr. Lowe in the backline several times since evening. He is just waiting for the team to reach to a position where he can give us some penalties with the stupid tackles that he makes. This is not war. In football, you do some intelligent tackles and you win possession of the ball. And if you can win possession of the ball as a defender and win a free kick as well, you're ahead of the game. But you cannot constantly be booting people around. And it's a Jamaican all-time philosophy, you know. When Pele came to Jamaica, somebody had tackled him and injured him badly, so they had to take him off of the field. All the while, the ref is going to go with what looks like to be the talented player. Unfortunately, we never go with Leon Bailey this evening, because I do believe the Hondurans should have gotten a red card for those tackles. And the consistent play that they're doing, the dirty play. But you always have to have some luck, and Jamaica had a little luck tonight. You're going to have a little luck going forward, but how long can luck carry? How far will it take you? You can't win one goal matches and say you win a match, or you can struggle through, but it's not going to work long term. Sir DaCosta, I'd love to hear your input into what you think. Based off what you said, look, you can see the difference between the different players from different levels, but they are not coordinating. It's like different players, and that therein lies the problem.
Colin, you're right about several things. Let me address a couple of things. As a 30-year referee, I'm a certified official also. In referee training class, they talk about the star player, and you have to protect the star player. They actually do that in referee training classes because they know that the opponent's going to try to kick them down. This official lost control of this game early and never regained control of this match. You understand? When the guy came and shoulder barged Damien Lowe, that's a red card. There was no, the intent was to go and put your shoulder blade in the back of the player on the ground. You guys remember the play I'm talking about?
Yeah, the number 4.
Yeah, he got the yellow card for that. When they showed the replay, right, Damien Lowe did a slide tackle and kicked the ball out of touch. The play was over. Damien Lowe getting up now. Here come the guy. Intentionally with the shoulder barge into the back of Lowe and knock him down. When they showed the replay, I saw the referee wasn't looking at the play directly. I just saw he caught the aftermath and it came with a yellow card. That's a red card because the intent was clear. It was not a football play. It was something in the match. It was just to go out and injure a player and attack a player and things like that. You understand? What was your other question now? Because I kind of lost middle of the tangent.
The truth of the matter is that I would say is that Jamaica needs to position themselves better on both attacking and defending.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think this is where the problem is, and we're going to have that problem if we don't have a midfield. We need a good midfield who can control the ball and make passes.
Listen,
and follow the game to defense, and follow the game back up to forwards to transition the ball.
You know, the philosophy I always have, we try to bring the ball up on the ground from the back with the least amount of touches as possible and get it to our goal scorers, forwards and wingers. You understand that? With that philosophy now, what Leon Bailey does and Damari Gray does, then first touch and control the ball back towards their own goal and hold on to the ball and then come around and then by that time now the defense is back and set. And instead of attacking a retreating defense versus you have to understand what a retreating defense is. If you're attacking a team and they're running back towards their own goal and the ball is coming, you know, that's a retreating defense. But the moment you stop the ball now, like Jamaica does, and those defenders, instead of retreating towards their own goal, they stop and now they're coming out and attacking the ball coming in at them. And that's what Jamaica does. We stop the ball unnecessarily in the midfield, allow the defense to regain their shape. I know they're attacking defense, and we can't do anything productive. We can't possess the ball. How many passes did Jamaica put together? That, you know,
because of positioning. That's again because of poor positioning. And I must say that Whisper did play a very, very good game. I'm very impressed with him as a youngster. Showing a lot more intelligence and maturity than a lot more of the players.
Yeah, well, I saw Whisper reading the game towards the end there, especially because the one we took the shot that hit the post, right? He was looking to pass that ball. But a funny thing happens when an opponent knows you're looking to pass. They don't come at you as hard. They don't set as many numbers at you that hard because they have to cover the people you would have passed it to. And when he saw that they weren't coming at him, what did he do? Take another touch, dip that shoulder, shape that hips, and boom, hit it right and hit the post. And if you watch the replay again, you see he gathered the information, processed the information, and then the best thing was not a pass, was a shot on goal and things like that. That's why I love that young man.
Exactly. Him using intelligence and imagination.
Ryan, we all look fun, Ryan.
Yeah. We'll have to give other people a chance to call, so I think I've taken more than my time.
Big up yourself, Carla. Enough respect, man. People, you have been very good tonight. I must say that. But people, it's about balance. It's about people giving their opinion. Don't get in your feelings. Do not get in your feelings, viewers and subscribers. Alright? Keep your breaking down the game. Carla, mute your background. Alright? Carla, mute your background. People, like the show, no man, and subscribe. Come on, people.
Good night,
Yeah, go ahead, Carla.
Good night.
Yes, sir.
Whisper our future.
You see me, Ryan? Whisper our future. You see that kick them whisper making a stadium. Any other ball they ever score. National Stadium, Europe. Europe. Him having fans, man. Him having fans. And you say, the youth will score. Anytime the man score, the man come over, come celebrate with. You see me, Ryan? The team is a young team, and the team a build. It a build. The team, I remember me have 98. Ryan, the team a build. It a grow, it a grow, it a grow. You see me? The match was nice, but them could have played a little better. But you see some of the time, Bailey and hold on the ball. No pass, no dead. Anytime them start box the ball, they have a time. Them not have enough confidence in them one another. So them a slip up. You see me? But you see, anytime them get the formation, they go in a trouble, Ryan. Trouble in the camp with next team. I believe it make a next call I can call him. But you hear Ryan, the team are built. And we see now the team, we love it. We love it, road one.
Alright, sir.
And good night to your pal.
Yeah, man.
Alright, my family.
Enough respect. That's a junglist. Willie Bongs here. Hey. Right now, I'm happy tomorrow morning. I wake up for go do my first session as a condition coach and a under 15 team. Yeah?
Right.
So yeah, man. You're gonna hear about it, man. Trust me. Good evening, people. Welcome to the show. Shower curtain boss. Shower curtain boss. I don't know where I use and I call into the program. Bridging, you need to buy a proper headphone, brother. It's like you have a little Bluetooth thing where want your phone Bluetooth? Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. The match never bad as expected. We win. But some observations in. You see the formation there. I don't think, to tell the truth, I don't think it will work out well for me. I think we have to I swear.
Where's the formation?
Brother, if we are playing against a team we're better than Honduras, slightly better than Honduras, we're dead tonight, brother. Especially they can't keep the
at 10 years, no Honduras no between, brother. 10 years, brother.
Yeah, but may I tell you how we play. Boy, may I tell you, yes, you know. Yes, you know, bro. A class, brother. Class. You know, a class. May I tell you, a class, yo. The man showed the midfielder how them supposed to play, brother. The man showed them how them supposed to shield them ball, how them supposed to pick them passes. The man long passes them, brother, come like them they on point, brother. The man well composed, brother. The man is a class, brother. I swear to you. I even get the man of the match to me, brother. Even though them are a great score. I swear to you, bro. Solid. But the midfield, brother, may I tell you the truth? The midfield, bro, may I tell you, brother, I don't think my boy is the man, bro. Then if I'm nervous, but I don't think he is the man. Yeah.
One game that call, man. Come on, man.
No, brother, but may I tell you, brother, I see enough for him, brother. I see a good amount of time to see. I see him come out. If I'm nervous on that match, bro. It take too long to come out, and I don't see him come out, brother. I swear to you, brother. The passes them poor, the decision making, brother. He can't do a pass a man, bro. That's my observation. As I say, the first match, but that's what me observe, brother. Passing selection poor, brother. Passing accuracy poor, brother. I swear to you, he's another man to me, brother. May I tell you the truth? So far another game, based on what I say. Poor.
One game. Can't judge him by one game still, but me get where.
But listen now, the 4-4-2 then at some point it seemed like a 4-2-4. When we attack, it seemed like a 4-2-4 because the wingers then push up straight up top in line with the two striker them.
Mm-hmm.
When we are defending kind of drop back low in the midfield here. But for some reason, bro, we don't see nobody a drop deep. The midfielder them a drop deep for the ball, and that create a lot of opportunity for Honduras take possession of the ball, because every time we kick it long, most of the time when they win it and they drop in at the midfield, it's always a Honduras man at the midfield. It's like it's like them more than we out on the field, bro. I swear to you, if they more clinical and keep the ball more better and they more penetrative, me I tell you, we ain't a problem. I'm kind of glad to them they reach a stage yet. But bro, the formation thing, bro, we need two solid midfielder who can take the pace better for play this up. One at the time, brother, we have the ball and the defender them all look for pass and them can't find a pass or be a long pass and up here trying it. I swear, if we have two solid midfielder, bro, may I tell you, side dead, brother. Because the defense, alright, our strike force, whenever them get it, brother, them show the damage them can create. The youth, they start off a little bit shaky, like in the nervous whisper.
Mm-hmm.
But then him start growing a confidence in the game, man. And when him start growing a confidence, the coach take him out. But him growing a confidence and him start making selection, him start do some better, you know. Him start the passes when him can't dribble, and him start growing a confidence. But him start out shaky. But you can see him grow, you know, you can see him get him gain the experience on the senior man, the man grow tonight. Now she kill him. Bailey still all day tonight. I tell you the truth. Bailey do too much.
Alright.
Put too much pressure.
Yeah, man.
But overall, I will expect them to beat them. So we're glad for the win. But I look forward for the next match. Hopefully it can improve, you know?
Alright. I don't know where you do with your phone, but much better. Yeah? Big up yourself, brother. No respect.
Blessing.
Yeah, big up yourself.
Alright.
Tennessee, like anytime nobody have nothing, me call her brother, me hear what you must say. Tennessee, nobody talk bad about the team. I don't know what him call bad. We are here is critique the team, not criticizing the team. We are speaking about things we can be better and all of them stuff.
Right. If it's constructive criticism, it's okay. It's called constructive criticism. If you say you're horrible, you're terrible, it is, and you don't offer any constructive criticism, which offers solutions and fixes the problems, then they are right. But if it's constructive criticism, that's your right. If you're a Jamaican fan, you're Jamaican, that's your national team. It belongs to you. It belongs to the people. And as players, it's a privilege for them to put on the Jamaican colors and represent the people in the international competition. It's not their showcase. And once again, I told you, you play a different for your pro team and your club team than you do for your national team. Your national team, you have to be unselfish to a fault. Hey, Ryan.
Yes, sir.
You see when Messi first came into Miami?
Yeah.
You see every player was catering to him. Joseph Martinez, the striker, right? Every ball him go right back to Messi with. Give him a ball. And go right. I don't know if you watched those first early matches.
Yeah, man, I watch it, man.
But you see, it was overly, given to Messi. Everybody's catering to give Messi opportunity. And then Messi had to correct them. I said, no, give me when he's supposed to give me and shoot when you're supposed to shoot. And you understand that? Shoot when you're supposed to shoot, pass when you're supposed to pass, but by being aware of the situation. Don't force it. I used to tell my players, if you can't get power and accuracy on your shot, then you shouldn't be shooting. Fake it and slip it to one of your teammates. If you have two defenders and a goalkeeper in between you and the goal, it's not Scooby-Doo soccer. The ball not going to go through them body and end up in the back of the net. No, they're going to kick it and clear it and the goalkeeper going to catch it. So you don't have to fake, sell it like you're going to shoot, but then set one of your teammates up. Maintain possession. Don't give it away.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Live on air with Coach. And two coach, by the way. Sir Ryan, top coach. Carla, good evening.
Good night.
Good night, Carla. Carla, come from man, I need a bed, man. Early time, man.
No, hold on. Can you hear me quick?
Much better, Carla. Much better.
So I just want to say that Jamaica does not have a formation on that.
Carl, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. If you have it on speaker, it's not coming clearly.
So let me just take off
Much
the
better.
YouTube. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that Jamaica does not have a formation problem. It does not matter which formation Jamaica plays. It don't matter who Jamaica gets to play the front line. Right now, Jamaica has the best front line in CONCACAF. The best front three, the best front four, however you want to look at it. But the front three and front four is being stifled. Which brings me back to my original thought. Jamaica does not have a formation problem. Jamaica doesn't have a talent problem up front. What Jamaica has is a lack of creativity. Until we can find the Theodore Whitmore tougher prototype, until we can find a fit Ravel Morrison prototype, and I'll even go as far as if we can find a McGee prototype with a higher work rate than McGee, until that happens, this team is not going to take flight and it's not going to go anywhere. Because the midfield creativity is lacking and it is stifling our front four, and as a result of that, we get these type of games that we have been getting. People say, well, it's a chemistry thing, and why isn't the coach getting the chemistry right? And they need to have more time together, and they need to have camp together. It's not a chemistry thing. It's not a formation thing. It is a creative issue that we have in midfield that we haven't solved.
Okay. You hear that, Carla?
Interesting, Ryan. You see, how many times is tonight's match, right? You said two Jamaican players in the same part, right close to each other, and they get the ball, and then how many times you see that? It's a lack of spacing, proper width, proper depth, proper everything. Yeah. When you set up on a pitch, right, you don't have two players together, and all players read and play off each other, and we don't see that with Jamaica. It's just a lack of that, where everybody understands where somebody's supposed to be, where you're supposed to be, and then once again, I go back to patterns. We know because we train with these patterns to bring the balls on the left back, how to come out, pull it out, and like I told you, we want to go to the left winger. We don't directly go to him. We try to go and draw the defense and then go out to him and things like that. And we have a pattern that we've trained at in our training session where we try to do that. You understand? So I understand what he's saying about playing through the midfield. But once again, we don't have that box-to-box midfielders like you would have back in the day and things like that. Because some of them players are too lazy. They want to go out on the wing and just play offense. They don't want to come back and play defense.
So let me just say one last thing before I go. Based on the players that we have in the pool right now, I don't see a natural midfield player that can fill that missing puzzle piece, right? And based on players that are out there that we know can represent the country, I still don't see that player either. So we don't have the player inside. And I don't think we have a player outside, or if we do, we haven't really identified that player as yet. Here is what I am going to suggest, right? Based on work rate, based on ability to dribble, based on his ability to pass the ball, based on the goals that he has scored, I think we should at least make an attempt to play Democrat out of position in midfield and see if he can be that missing piece. Because right now, we have pieces up front that can fill in for him out wide. They might not be as effective, but it don't matter if he's effective up front and there's nobody behind him to pass the ball. So the only thing I see, or the straw that I would grasp for right now for the work qualification is to pick them right great of position and see what he can in that position.
Okay, fair enough, Kyle. Enough respect.
That's all. Have a good night.
Yeah, man. Well, a people text me say the team name that the team need Tariq McGee. Well, you know Tariq McGee, coach?
Yeah, I know Tariq McGee. Like I said, Magic in the midfield used to be that midfielder. Just magical. And get the ball and just chop everybody up and bust this one solid, push past and go up to the forward line, connect with them, wall pass up them and score or set the forwards up. We just don't have that. Demari Gray normally would be that central attacking midfielder, but they want to go out to the wing so they don't have to play in the defense. There's method to the madness in Ryan.
Fair enough. Tennessee,
Hey,
the phone
one
line is
more
open.
thing, Ryan. When you train a team tomorrow, the conditioning, right? You have to tell them that they have to want to do the work. They have to want. They cannot have negative energy, saying,
Somebody else, nobody now text me that. See, they are checking on, the people them name for see.
Okay, no. So look, no. A lot of people, remember we used to have to do running and train, you have to run and get conditioned. When you use the ball, you hate it, right? Some people hate it. They don't want to do it, right? They fought against it mentally. And your subconscious mind is so powerful that if you train it to want to do the running because you know you're going to get better, you know you can run the whole match. And you tell them, who wants to be, if it says 90 minutes, who wants to play 90 minutes or want the coach to sub you after 60 minutes? Because, the first substitution window because, you're not fit enough. And then all of you tell them, the moment, without fitness, okay, I remember I told you this already, right? What are the 4 or 5 things you need to play football at a high level? Number 1 is fitness. If you're out of shape, you're no good to nobody. 2 sprint up and down and you start tired, you can't help your team, right? So fitness is number 1. Technical ability number 2, right? Then tactics. What are the tactics what we're playing? What Jamaica was lacking tonight, the proper tactics in attacking football and defending as a unit together. The proper tactics were lacking with the Jamaican national team. And then philosophy. Where is the philosophy? What is the philosophy that guides this team? This is how we do it. And you know what? When I saw a video of Jamaica, right, it was after one of the Gold Cup matches. And Whispers in the locker room a dance, and then Michael Antonio get up and him was a dance too. And you know what it remind me of, Ryan? You don't know about the Samba boys. The Brazil samba their way to World Cups. This is us. This is what we do. As I'm the coach, I'm pumping music in that locker room. I'm making us listen. We have to be Jamaicans when we do this. You understand? We have to take our culture worldwide, and we have to come up with that system and style as Jamaican that capitalizes on our talents. There's no way we can be so dominant in track and field. Island of 3 million people. With the US, 330 million, Russians, European countries, and big 80 million people. How many people are in England? Great Britain, 80 million? You understand? And we're competitive with them because we have the proper coaching at that level. One of them come from the high school when I went to Champs, not this past season before, and then boys there running times that would embarrass my high schoolers up here. You understand? So right now, I think Jamaica, these are total culture change. It's a total culture change needed. You understand that? And we have to reggae our way to this World Cup by being Jamaican.
Tennessee, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Where I go, Ryan? Big up yourself. And big up your coach there.
Yes, sir. Salute.
And you make a man, them say, you look like they get a brown envelope from JFF.
Yeah, man, you get brown envelope, man, secretly, man.
Ryan, let me tell you something. We other coach can talk tonight, it's like Jamaica lose the game. And now me no hear man say one positive about the team. I just hear negative. So poor would they lose the game? He coach would have get him a fire.
Well, the coach there and talk to him, see him talk to him, talk to him. Yeah, talk to him.
What on there? I don't know why people think say we in Jamaica is a bigger team than Honduras. I don't know when they start watching football, Honduras qualified for 3 senior in a World Cup. And a lot of youth in a World Cup. How much World Cup Jamaica qualified for? So because Jamaica got dominate Honduras.
Go ahead, Tennessee. Talk to the coach. Talk to the coach.
Okay, first of all, I started off my little interview here by congratulating the Jamaican national team on the victory, because at the end of the day, when you walk off with a victory, that's the goal. As as sloppy or as it was. But we have to offer the criticism so this team can get better. We all have to do our part. It's everybody loyal Jamaican, whether in the diaspora or on the island. Your job is to support the national team, and it's not going to change if you sit on your hands and shut your mouth. You understand? And not correct that. What you saw tonight. Are you proud of that performance?
All right, here we go on. I'm proud of the win. I mean, I'm going to tell you no lie.
See, it's
Tennessee, the man asked a question. Well, I know the man finished now. Go on.
Because I said, were you proud of the play? And he said, you're proud of the victory, not the playing style. We're talking about how we play. How Liam Bailey hold on to the ball and get kicked down, or Damari Ray get kicked down, or Damian Lowe, these ridiculous decisions and terrible. We are criticizing because we want them to get better. Jamaica has much better players than Honduras. That's a fact.
You see where I say about Damian Lowe? As I think the people just don't like you. You see him? Me used to beat him too, but I just feel like people just don't like you. Even when you play, all right. Mr. Damian Lowe make about 3 tackles tonight with safe goal. And nobody not say, well, everybody I say, Damian Lowe to come out of the team. Brother, me can understand when I say a team no play good. But oh no attack. If Jamaica men play like how say Jamaica play, Andrews win tonight. Because I know me no you know come out and say, all right, so how Jamaica score to him a score ball? When they go down, they use down and fling the ball and goal.
No, it was a quick counter attack. One touch ball that sent Damari Gray, who was able to beat 3 defenders and the goalkeeper. And that's an individual effort. You will not survive very long in individual efforts. You have to have team chemistry. What was that?
You need that in a team as well, too.
I didn't hear him, Ryan.
You need that in a team as well.
Tennessee.
Yes, you need both. You need team attacking and individual brilliance. You need both. I said that. You need both. Yeah. But Jamaica seems to be too much individual, too much hero ball, too much dribble, and then big long ball. Dribble, big long ball. Dribble. There's no cohesiveness, no structure, no patterns, no nothing that makes the defense have to play you a different way and think. They just react to these long ball. If they deal with a long ball, they deal with it, which is as a coach, is the easiest thing to do when I know a team just coming at me with long ball. But when a team coming at me, break me down through the midfield or to the wings and things like that, you have to pass on defenders and pass on attackers, you have to deal with them a different way. It's not as easy. And that's all we're trying to say. And first of all, Mr. Damian Lowe is a professional. One more thing before I forget it. I'm an old man enough. Let me say one more thing. Damian Lowe is a professional football player. And too many people want you to praise when they do the job they're supposed to do. You're supposed to do that damn job. You're supposed to make them the tackle. You are of the national team for Jamaica. You understand that? Do the exceptional thing by leading others. Ryan, let me ask you this question. Carl, hold on one second. Ryan, what makes a good player into a great player? His ability to make his teammates better. Now, when Damian Lowe starts to make his teammates better, that's when he changes. You understand that? And when he doesn't have trust in his teammates, you understand that? And it puts us under jeopardy because instead of trusting his teammate and playing him the man the ball, and he doesn't trust him, so he does the more ambitious thing now, which sometimes leads to a turnover and a counter attack. You understand that? So he deserves criticism. He's a professional player, and you get credit for doing what you're supposed to do. That's your job, stopping them from scoring a goal.
That's why I'm telling you, LeBron James are the greatest basketball player I've ever walked this earth. He make everybody better.
But Ryan, you see the field where we play on? I don't know all people. Sometimes we can't understand them people here.
Tennessee.
Well, I know. A man not in a factor in the field, a man them play.
So of course, most of the people them a factor at Tennessee.
Well, I know, a man them winning match.
Tennessee seems like you're on a high payroll, Watch yourself, I have to do my really deep research. Tennessee, hold on, man. Listen. I have to make some phone call in the morning and say, if you get a brown envelope over United.
No, right. Me not get the brown envelope. Fear is fear. Fear is fear, brother. Him and them win the match. And they come like him and them lose to him and them attack.
No, Tennessee.
No. Hold on. Right. Let me say something. Because, brother, if you have I have 3 sons, right? 3 boys, them. And if one of them come with a C, C's passing, and you know, I said, no, man. You have to do with A work respecting this house. You understand that? It's A work respecting the house. So Damien doing C work, Damien loading C work. It's not acceptable. It's A work we want.
So, right. But what may I say? Sometimes, even if a man play good, and a man make a mistake, people still go criticize him. I think people just don't like you. It's for some kind of reason. Me don't know why. You see? Ryan, when me heard everybody criticize Damian Lowe, and I said Damian Lowe don't should in a team and Damian Lowe this and that. I used to beat him.
When I hear that, them should in a team.
You mean you call him before and I say, or Damian Lowe, whoever get with the Damian Lowe. You understand? But what may I say? If team win, Reggie, we must can find some kind of positive in the game. I can't appear negative. You understand?
Yes, but the stakes are too high. Are too high. How many shots on goal did Honduras have tonight? Did they have opportunity to score?
What shots on goal? What then? Jamaica even score a goal and then take it, and it's outside.
Yeah,
early.
That was not offside. It was a good goal, but that's what happens with these referees. That's what happens.
Two team play. So in that team, I will get chances.
Yeah, of
so
course.
You make a good and then I think get a set half goal.
Okay, you don't understand. You have to look at the big picture, Carl. The big picture is this: it's so many groups in this team. It's 2 groups of 6, right? Ryan.
Yeah.
And then the 2 top finishers advance to join the group of USA, Mexico, Canada, and Costa Rica, right? To the 6 that going to qualify for the World Cup, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
So this in that game tonight is very important, right? If we lose this match, we're behind it. You understand that? We cannot go into the next match against Haiti now with the same thing. Because now you're dealing with a man with much better athleticism. That all it is 1 bad turnover and a man in a...
Honduras better at Haiti.
Of course they are. I said they are, but...
I think, hold on. Tennessee.
Missing the point.
Hold on. Tennessee. Stop being naive, brother. Yeah? Yeah, move like Claude on AFTV, brother.
No, go ahead.
Listen to me. You know Claude on AFTV?
No, I know watch AFTV.
Alright, I'm going to send you a video before the night done. And send you, Claude, brother. What we are do? We are critique the team, we win, we appreciate it, but we need to see the performance better. Yes, the field was a problem. The field was a problem, but both teams play upon the pitch. We already know that.
Yes.
But we need to see game management from the coach. We need to see the team play as a team and not individually. You don't see all of them things there?
Yeah.
Voila. You don't see one of them things there? Wake up.
Well, team I play
wake up. Tennessee, wake up and try make sure you not take the brown envelope, you know, because I tell you, man, I make you call, you know.
Right.
I tell you.
We not take the brown envelope. But at the end of the day, the team win. We must can find some positive in the game.
Look
what the team win. The team never look. All right. Me and the brother I say, even the coach, I talk about the coach and I say, well, a coach, a friend with player, and and things like that. So if you mean a coach a team, maybe nobody would not play for the team because you don't run everybody.
No, but see, that's the coward's approach. That's the coward's approach. If you coach high level players, you understand they love playing a game and they'll do whatever it is to play, and especially represent Jamaica. They'll take what your coach gives them, and they'll commit murder if you let them. But if you organize them and put them in the proper place with a proper hierarchy within the team structure, you can challenge for the World Cup. The other way, it's going to be nothing but friend ball and things like that. They decide and debate. Bailey do what he wants to do, DeMar Gray do, and the rest of them doing what they want to do on the pitch. Rather than an organized team that plays for each other, works together, understand the opponent, and executes the game plan. Execute the game plan on the pitch with discipline. Not what we saw tonight. Not going to beat any high-level team. That kind
That
of performance,
Tennessee.
unorganized.
Game tonight.
Tennessee.
Jamaica.
Tennessee. Tennessee. Listen, brother. Listen. And that's why I tell you, I beat you tonight and I can beat you, make you learn football tonight. Remember, I saw we behave when we beat Trinidad. I would say, yo, it wasn't good enough. And they will go back again. I will beat the second team, Guadeloupe or whatever them in the group. It wasn't good enough. We win, but the performance and the team performance is not there. Boom, we go Guatemala. We do a little bit better. I must say, we do a little bit better in that game. But now we step up to the bigger Mexico. We get blew out of the water, brother. We are win. But let me tell you this, Tennessee, as a team. You win some one game and think it bring a little bit confidence. But you see, when you play good, even if you lose, the confidence will be there. Same thing with a striker. Get the ball and target. Get the ball and target. Make the goalkeeper made a mistake. So these are the little things we are trying to pound out and I say, say, brother, the writing and the writing on the line. We are win, but we not play well. We are win, but we not play well. But at some point in time, it will catch up on you. Yes. Basically, that's what I say.
Last team yesterday, right? It's not a better team than you.
Who?
And two people, well, I know.
Who you saying a better team? Who?
Well, I know.
I mean, you say, me not say, who?
We say Jamaica is not a better team than yours. Jamaica might have higher level player, but Jamaica is not. You see, that we fool ourselves for a while.
So who said that? Who said that?
Because we have the players. But Jamaica is not a better team than yours. And
I agree. Honduras played a much better team ball tonight. Honduras was organized team and they knew how to attack. You said they attacked on the flanks the whole flanks are open the whole night for the big switch. And Jamaica never adjusted.
Tennessee.
They just don't have the firepower to exploit
Tennessee.
that a bigger team would do. They will exploit Jamaica and its
Coach, I have to run leave Tennessee because I have to take one more because I have to prepare my first training session tomorrow. I have it planned, I have everything. I'm excited, I look forward for it. And thing, Tennessee, one thing I tell you, I hope I don't run your file tomorrow and you get a brown envelope. That's all I mean.
Yeah, bro.
Big up yourself, brother.
What I say, and last week, they are telling in Honduras, but people fool themselves about Honduras that lower level team. Jamaica qualified for one World Cup about 20 years ago and many Youth World Cup and Team World Cup. More than, so we don't know why we feel Jamaica should have got that.
All right.
We win the match, give thanks, and big up it.
Tennessee, big up yourself, brother. Thanks for the donation. I have to run leave you, brother. Big up yourself, brother. Yeah, man. People, tomorrow, so excited. Looking forward for tomorrow. Anything me I do, I love it. And a passion there. Brother, I can't even sleep, brother. I can't sleep. I have a butterfly in my chest. You understand? I just can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. People, please, hit the like button. Come on, people. Hit the like button. Let us get 700 likes on the video. And also, hit that like button. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Greetings, guy.
Greetings, my boss.
Greetings to the chat and greetings to your guest.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
I'm Ryan. The fans and the coach I do a good job analyzing the thing. Everybody chewing them liquor. There was no perfection on the field tonight. Tennessee, what's wrong with you? If the people them see bad and talk bad, you see the good, why you didn't come and tell us the good? Why you beating other people to give your views? Why you didn't give us your views? You beat the coach. The coach I gave the match as him see. You come, you not give me the match. You only tell me who win 1-0. But if we play Mexico tonight, a 4 or 6, I'm sure of that. What you say, Ryan?
100% right, sir.
Okay. So I don't know what Tennessee say. It's not about winning 1-0. You play rubbish and win 1-0. You feel good? Brother, better you play a proper football and see progress. Sure, Tennessee let me down, man. Come back, Tennessee. Come tell me the good way you see. Right?
Yeah.
More I ask you something. The goalie. I mean, hear nobody talk about the goalie now.
Do a whole heap of talking. Love that. Command in him.
Yes. But hear me now. One to him foot. Him can use him foot.
Yeah, much better. Actually, two backup goalie them better than Blake with them foot.
Yeah, but me know by Scott good with him foot. But this goalie, I know, you know, say about 3 ball, me see go to him and I room down the field.
Yeah.
I mean, not see him under no pressure.
Yeah, because he up into the goalie now. Seeing? And you have to remember this. You don't want, you have to understand, say, hey bro, you have a second touch. You have time. The player run come down upon you. You have to time that. Second touch, always a goalie. Always, brother. Coach always tell me, yo, you never stop improve. Go in at the gym, kick the ball upon the wall to get the first touch. So when, bro, may I tell you, I'm one of the first goalkeeper different from McCallum in Jamaica. Where if you play back that ball and you run come hard, you will get dash way. Time you go hold it, time you go block you. So you're right. Couple time well, when have a second touch, when you can just control it, and probably not confident in that first touch because no matter how hard they see them come, once you control that proper, just like Messi, he might always have time. Why? In first touch good. So him just need to relax. You're right about that. You're right about that. Must say that.
To me, you know, Ryan, most goalie can slap the ball, you know. Where I make the difference in the goalie them now, your foot, you know.
True.
Yeah, yeah. So to me, I just know somewhere in the back of my mind just I tell me, say, you know, say there's 2 boys talking at the goal and make him man go and practice right now. Because playing out the ball, you need the goalie to have that extra pass. If the goalie can't help you to play out the ball, the team ain't gonna play out any ball. You get me?
Yeah.
Anyway, I might piece that, but I love Tennessee come back on Terry. Where him say good.
Alright. Tennessee, may I put you to the test and may I give you time to for come back. Tennessee. I will Tennessee them Ghana in bed. Him run Ghana in bed, man. Alright, Danny Jet. Big up yourself, Danny Jet. Tennessee. Danny Jet say for come back. So I give 2 minutes for come back. And thing.
Hey, Ryan, I remember you warned me when I first came on. They said they're gonna be very critical and attack me. And you know that's the first person that's ever
Tennessee.
First person. Come on. I'm gonna always have been on with you. That's the first person that's been ever negative. Because you know, I always say when you talk the truth and it's facts from your heart, and you know, people can't argue with that. What are you arguing when I tell Liam Bailey don't take that first tackle? That ball comes to you. You look at he had a player inside for him to play it or lay it back. If he can't turn, drop it back to one of the center backs or whoever and things like that. And then so what is the harm in telling Liam Bailey to do that? Number one, he won't take as many kicks, won't get injured, and it involves his players. Remember the making your teammates better type thing? You understand that? You remember the Gold Cup, right?
Yeah.
The first game, Liam Bailey played very selfish. Put him head down and dribble. And in the second game, what he did? Turn
perfect.
Fire. What's the lead?
Shape everybody look.
Set up Mari Gray, set up, you know, and then when him charm come and they set him up and finish him goal. That's what a leader does. If you're the leader of your family, you feed your family first, right?
Mm-hmm.
You take care of your family, and next thing you know, then you feed yourself, then you eat. That gives you time now to analyze the game, read the game, and what's the best opportunity, you know, to
make it come clear.
Yeah, make my teammates successful. I'm trying to make my teammates successful. My philosophy for my team, we play for our teammates. How can I make the game easier for my teammate? You know, understand that? By being aware. When my opportunity, I'm on top of area, my opportunity to shoot on goal has been taken away. Either in front of me to block it or they push me to the line. I have to know, turn to and set up my teammate. I can't be selfish and just kick it in the side netting, outside, acting like that, being selfish. Impossible angles and things like that. No, Terrible.
Coach,
Yes.
one of the main thing this is why I have LeBron James, the greatest basketball player ever on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
You see, Golden State. No, before he even reach Golden State, Memphis in the playoff earlier this year. And the Memphis player them say LeBron cannot drop 40 and 50 and us and Ray and all of them stuff there. I mean I say LeBron, play your game. Don't bite the bullet. They know exactly what they want to do. Because they know LeBron is a man, him no rush nothing. Him take him time, get Anthony in the game, get everybody in the game, make him team, because him know say once him get them in the game, everything are gonna just come natural.
Yeah.
So him feeding the ball, give him teammate and stuff, and him I say, yo, move on to the Golden State. Javon Green I say, yo, we are trying to figure out LeBron. Like, it was unbelievable. Like, first quarter, second quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Him I say, yo, the whole first quarter, him don't shoot. Him go like him a go, bam, 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 bam. So him I say, yo, realize that LeBron don't take a shot yet. And him I say, this is what I listen in podcast, you know, because I them thing I will listen and learn the game, you know. And him I say, yo, it was killing the dressing room. Them I say, yeah, why LeBron not take the shots? What happened? Why not take the shot? But he were just setting up thing and thing. But guess what? They didn't know if LeBron going to come in the third quarter or the fourth quarter. What LeBron did? Oh my God. The game just come to him. Everything just come to him. Last quarter, he just pushed them, sold everything with them. That's a great player. Make him teammate better.
Yeah.
And that's why I love LeBron James, because he know the game. He's the most intelligent basketball player to ever grace this game. Top ramped me. I want to know Michael Jordan. I'm going to sit down. I want to know about basketball. What King James?
I coach high school basketball up here in America now. And I appreciate LeBron's game more than Jordan, because LeBron James' game is more relatable to my players. Pass when he's supposed to pass, shoot when he's supposed to shoot, and when you have to step up your game, step it up. The team needs you. You understand that? But remain disciplined. They send a double team and a triple team at you. Don't force it like Kobe Bryant. Kobe shoot a ball, and LeBron will pass off an open man with a better look. And they criticize him for that up here. They criticize LeBron for doing the right thing. As a coach, we applaud that. Yes.
But and this one I hear the look haters them, but LeBron then the game get eaten. No, if LeBron final shot against Golden State at Cleveland, where he bring about 3 Golden State players to him, the man them still want LeBron to force the shots. And cheap player they pan him, you know, Kyrie Irving. Go on. You alone, you ain't got alone. You can take 100 picture.
There you go.
Yeah. People, and you know what I like with the people, them not understand the sports, you know. You're talking about basketball and you try to paint a picture. It's the same sports, you know. Oh, you're going into basketball. Top on the foolish people.
Yeah, it's the same transitional sport. Both teams play offense and defense, and the football and basketball is the same, you know. The same transitional sports in it. You like American football where the offense come on and defense and things like that. No, you transition and you just do it with your hands rather than your feet. You understand? And let me tell you something, man. LeBron James is the greatest player ever and guess what? It's a moot point right now because his career is not over yet. We don't know how hard he's going to push it. LeBron James can be like a Tom Brady in NFL here, American football, play till he's 45, which is 5 years from now, 6 years from now. Which means you're going to push all the stats out of reach. Anybody getting it? Because he's in better physical shape now than he was when he's a 19-year-old in the NBA. You understand? You know, we're just watching stuff. And he's going to be like a Tom Brady where he's going to play longer than most people because is more gifted than most people. Nobody have them the gifts. What do you mean?
Right there. Jab LeBron in the midfield.
Oh man, listen, if the best American athletes played football, we can't compete. You can't compete with America. Nobody can compete. 330 million. You have to understand the pool to draw from. 330 million. Jamaica have 3 million to draw for. You understand? The other country them is anywhere, like China, India with them billion people. That's a different thing. But America has what's called a melting pot of different athletes and things like that. So if you had the best athletes playing soccer, America would be in the World Cup every year. Even though America, you see how fast the American team is growing now? And all the players young, Who's the oldest player on the US team?
In the US men's national team?
Yeah, who's the oldest? Pulisic now? I mean, who's the oldest? I mean, you're talking, young team, and then the Bulligan and the rest of them coming up now even better, man.
All right, coach.
Problem. That's why we want Jamaica to become better, because we see the competition out there, Mexico and Jamaica and even Canada. I don't know what happened to Canada in the Gold Cup, but
anyway, coach. Have to run now, but as a coach that coach basketball, right?
Yeah.
I am a rookie to take in charge of a team to get them in condition. But in the gym, I condition basketball player, football player, tennis player, losing weight, put on muscle. What's the biggest advice would you give me taking my first training session tomorrow morning?
Your core, your stomach, your diaphragm. You have to do your sit-ups, your crunches, and things like that. That helps you to breathing. You see the man tired, it's the diaphragm pumping air in and out with the lungs and things like that. So strengthen that diaphragm, make sure they do the sit-ups and the crunches and then the core, which is of course the the planks and things like that. Your core, people, I remember some people used to only train them arms or them upper body, and then they have these skinny legs. No, what you need is an overall body workout. And that's another thing about Jamaica. You see how Jamaican them have big leg and them small up top? What is that? You play. Why nobody done do 2 push-up on an island? You should know better than me, Mr. Ryan. What overall? I mean, you look at the track and field athletes last time I went there, and they were more fit as far as physical specimens in the weight room than our footballers.
Yeah.
That tells me something. And overall, so at Jamaican Football Federation, if they're ever brave enough to let me, I don't want a top spot, I want a youth, I want to control it, redo the youth program. If I hope it doesn't happen what happened up in America, where it's taken out of their hands. That happened in basketball up here, right? Nike and Adidas, American USA basketball was dropping the ball as far as youth development. So Nike had what's called a Nike Elite Camp, right? If you're a top baller, any age group, you have to be invited to that camp. It's an invitational camp. And if you don't get your invitation, you're not a top baller. And Nike sponsor it with gears and everything like that. So, if we get a sponsor in Jamaica, we can do you bypass JFF. And you start to have your camp. And I start to rank 8, 9, 10-year-olds. And then once we rank them, I have different regional camps. And then you bring them into the national camp, the top at each position. And all of a sudden now you have a structure for an idea of a tracking system for the youth players, for your national team feeder system, U15, U17, U whatever, you understand that? Which are getting a proper instruction where we're bringing in coaches to show them, hey, you have to use both feet, left foot and right foot. You can't just be one-footed, boom. Oh, this is how you open up, this is how you shape your body to receive a ball, this is how you scan, make sure we always scan. Awareness is most important. These are the things now we can teach to you. So when they get up to this national team level, they already know. And all of a sudden now, what's happening in track and field will happen in football on the island. All of a sudden now, every team will come down and looking for these players because the athletes are there. You have to have the main ingredient, which is what? The athletes. And we have that. So if we have the athletes, we just need to coach them up. And what I understand, I offer my service JFF, and I still don't hear back from them yet. I want to come down and coach on the youth team. Them not on the money, whatever, to set up these camps and things like that. Try to find a sponsor that'll do it. Just where Nike and Adidas stood up here. So Nike had their camp, basketball, and Adidas had their elite camp, and Converse had their camp. And all the them, and next thing you know, they compete with each other. More and more resources, but the kids benefited from it because they got the proper coaching. And that's why the USA was dominating basketball. Of course, they lost early this morning to Germany in the semifinals of the FIBA World Cup. Very, everybody here mad because basketball in America is the number 2 sport. We're not supposed to lose, even though we're sending our third team. It's a third team. We're sending no LeBron James, no Steph Curry, Kevin Durant. No, if you're not the top 5 American ball players, right what are you laughing at?
Yo, them commenters sick, but coach, remember, what advice would you give me? Because still, you end up.
Oh yeah, I told you, it's a core training. Your diaphragm, your store, your strength, the planks. You know the planks?
Yeah, man.
Of course, all that overall helps you breathing, and then of course it's psychological. The subconscious mind, they have to want to do the work, want to do the running because they know they get better and improve their play. If you can play at a high level for the whole time you're on the pitch or the floor or whatever, you are much more valuable to your teammates, to your team. You have to try to reach them mentally and say, you ever played with some guy that's always have more energy than everybody else on the football field? One man pressing, and the whole team has to be that way. You understand?
That's me.
Yeah. No. Can you bring the other 10 people on the football pitch with you? All of them play that way. That's the secret now. And now if you have the talent now, nobody's going to outwork you. Listen to this thing. As you improve your skill, you sharpen your will. As you improve your skill, you sharpen your will. Many a man have the same physical talents, but the person is stronger in the mind. They outwill them. I refuse to lose. I refuse to let this man beat me one-on-one. I refuse to let him win this corner, the header coming off this corner kick. I refuse to, you understand that? Prove your skill and sharpen your will. Make sure that you're the toughest person on the field. All right, remember the 3 types of ball players there are? Ryan, were you studying? Did you take notes last time?
Yeah.
3 types of footballers. You have runners, you have dribblers, you have brutes, right?
Yeah, runners.
Runners, runners all day. I can run all day, press all day. Dribblers, the skillful man, them skill, And then brutes, normally center backs, or right back, left, somebody tough and strong and things like that, right? Which one were you?
In this current time, the fittest time of my life, I am the man who like to be trigger the press, start the running, never stop run.
So you're a runner.
So me are the runner. Work, you're going to get that work always. I am the runner, not stop running. I don't have the greatest of touch, but what you're going to always get from me, don't believe you have because you have the touch and the skill, you're going to outwork me. Nah.
But no, the rare baller, when you become a professional and make some real money at this, right? You have to encompass all 3 of those attributes.
Yeah.
If you're a runner, you're a dribbler, and you're the toughest one, you're a brute, you're the toughest man on the field, then you're Cristiano Ronaldo. You're Cristiano. You're Mbappe. Who faster than Mbappe? You understand? I mean, but so like I said, tell them, you need fitness though. Number 1 thing to play at a high level, you need fitness. Like my cell phone about to die here. So.
All right, sir. Coach, it's a pleasure to speak to you.
Until next time.
I hope you're ready for come again Tuesday. Tuesday will be back
when in Tennessee. The only first person that I get someday. I can't see the comments. I don't know if anybody else.
Well, it better you never did see them. So
Lord have mercy. I didn't see the comments. I didn't understand.
It best sometime when you don't see the comment. Honestly.
No man, let me tell you. Facts.
No, them are gonna write up a bag of thing now for try get na your brain. Hey, God. Coach, me
it's not an easy place, Costa. First few days you give up. I'm born in Jamaica. What do you mean? Nobody grudge me like a birthright. You see them face? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Listen, hey, I'm not look away now, but I'm all junk right now. Me all junk, me fight you know. Me fight them, you know.
Well,
Oh,
you see, if you make this, hey, coach, if you make this thing come out naturally, now, right? See, moment you try to ask, they can speak Jamaica, and then time they make a bag of mistake, you know.
oh, remember I told you I had a 13-year-old stepson come up, and I took him to a training session, and he trained with a professional team, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's very good. So, and he said, I said, what's the difference? What did you learn? He said, oh, up here, if you make a mistake, they don't jump all over you. In Jamaica, boy, you're an idiot. If you make one mistake, they just don't just jump all over you and criticize and up there they correct you and give you advice and tell you, that's how it's supposed to be. More of a more nurturing, learning environment. You have to learn.
Okay.
Coach, are you in or from the Bronx? I used to live in the Bronx, 182nd Street off the Grand Concourse. As a youth, but Bronx is a different place.
Right now, I feel like.
Okay, think about age to America. Who's the Safari? Who's Safari? No question.
Well, you know, as all the question that Tafari asked from we up there, so.
Jamaica 1-0. Jamaica 1, Honduras 0. Somebody asked you 1. Bad people. Gun Hill, Bronx, stand up. You guys see my place.
Hey, coach, you can just imagine you have plan a training session and you have everything in your head. Oh, you want everything.
Where your notes on your phone or whatever. You have to have your notes because you trust me. Right now, put in chronological order how you want everything.
No, man, I have them in a note, man. My bag, I have a notepad. I look at note to me write down. I'm a pen, a whistle.
Good. Organization is number one. Why think the U.S. used to beat us in football? Because they were more organized. They had the resources to go in. They're not in the stadium problem, no concert the night before. And if they did, it's properly managed and things like that. You understand that?
One thing before you leave, more ask you that one question. I'm more be focused. I don't want you to watch your comment section. I know you get distracted.
Good.
How important it is for a team to get success? How important off the field is for the coaching staff and the players and the staff in general?
Okay. Good soccer players do good things, always do good things, right? On the pitch to make themselves successful. Good teams do good things to make the team successful. You understand? And with just the byproduct of players doing good things, properly marking, properly tackling, properly sharing the ball, combinations, working for each other, the team becomes successful. And the byproduct is success. You understand? You have to. Any team I start to coach, right, the first thing I have to gain is a trust. So I do the trust fall exercise, especially the younger one, right? And you know what a trust fall exercise, right? You put it close there, you fall backwards into, and I've all the play them do that game. I say I'm going to catch them, and they fall backwards. If they take a step, they have to do it again until they release themselves and fall backwards into my arm to gain my trust. And you understand that? And then I make the teammates do to each other to trust each other. Remember the defenders. That's what I would do. That exercise, like a trust exercise, trust fall exercise, something like that. And all of a sudden, once they start to trust, that trust happens now. Between you and the player, and the players amongst each other, you can accomplish a whole lot. You understand? So you have to attack the mental as well as the physical in those players. I think like that. You understand? So I can't wait for this training session and for you to tell me what happened in this.
Yeah. Wish we have somebody for video it still, but sure. One of them things.
Just have somebody with a camera phone every 10 minutes or so. Just take about 5-minute clips of everything, and then when you go home, you see what you have. Nothing like that. But you have to have your notes, become engrossed, and be enthusiastic about it. One of the best things I do, people rate me for coaching my U6 footballers, the little kids under 6. 3, 4, 5 years old. When I do those sessions, everybody praise me. Not to blow my own horn, but they say, "Oh, you're the best I've ever seen." That. Oh my goodness, because I would love to come down to Jamaica and do that for those age group like that. And you know, like I said, I'm retiring from up here in America, right? I'm coming to Jamaica to coach youth football and be a part of an organization or start my own. I have connection with Harborview Football Club. You understand? I have some another connection.
Me need a familiar one, man. Me no want
With a high school. Well, I don't. If I don't have to reinvent the wheel. So when I come down, I want to choose an organization, or they can choose me. You know, but if it's not working out, then I try to, you know, because it costs money on team to do it properly.
More you do it by yourself, man. Take a look at time build up, man.
Yeah, but see,
I don't want you go to Jamaica and then the virus end up catching in your brain and all of them stuff.
Man, no. I have 3 high schools reaching out to me already. 3 high schools and different organizations that want me to come down and things like that. Because I think, you know, I have a lot to offer. You know, I have a lot to offer the island. But what I'm more want to do is, like I said, a national thing across the whole island, where I start to rank these players, bring them in this camp. One weekend is the U10s, next weekend is the U12s or U13s, and next weekend U14s or whatever. And we'll identify the best players, and then we're bringing the quality coaches that say, no, this is how you do this and this. So they don't learn it from him or Helgrimson or how you want to play. They've already got that from 8, 9, and 10 years old. You understand that? That's when you have to reach them. I look at the long-term picture of things. I want my work not going to be shown for another 10 years, but I have the patience and the willingness to wait it out. You know, up here, they had a big crisis in the U.S. with the housing market crash in 2009, and all the businesses were failing, like the automobile industry, General Motors and Chevrolet and all them was failing, right? Congress had to bail them out. President Obama had to bail them out with billions of dollars, right? After they began to bail, the head of those companies had to come before Congress and explain. So Congress company and say, and I asked them a question: what's your 5-year plan? They didn't have a 5-year plan for the company, and it was shocked everybody. Them going year to year, and I asked Japan, Toyota, Nissan, and said, what's your, they said, we have a 25-year plan, a 50-year plan, and a 100-year plan for our company. They're thinking way ahead in the future, 25 years to know they have that kind of plan. You understand? And that's the thinking we have to hear in Jamaica also. It can't happen tomorrow, it can't happen next week. It's a long, arduous journey, but we can get there if we work together and we update leadership. Normally the JFF is the one that leads the way, and give somebody the job that wants it and has been doing it for 30 years and can produce a youth system that produces nothing but great talent. So it'll be like our track and field team. Everybody come here for the best track athletes. Everybody will come to the island for the best footballers because they'll be able to play both ways, left foot, right foot. They're good in the air. There's no reason why Jamaica can't be like Jordan and LeBron and out jump everybody. When you see Cristiano Ronaldo jump on the header, right? He's a foot above everybody else, right?
Yeah.
There's a reason for that, because that man is athletic, and Jamaica has the same kind of athletes and the same kind of opportunity to build out that kind of training, you know? And most goals are scored on set pieces anyway. So why not we just capitalize on things that we are strong at? Ryan, where you going?
Yeah, you're a coach, man, but remember me athlete, you know, sit on your face, kind of.
Yeah, long time. I've been sitting here, no, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm about to go to my bed though anyway. So.
Anyway, big up yourself.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully, and respect. Hopefully, I can get some people to record the thing for me, and may I show the people them the first training session. Yo, me excited, bro. Trust me.
Good. Remember,
yeah, because like I don't stand up and watch and no, I involve. You know, I'm playing with them, involved.
What age are you coaching?
14.
Okay.
14.
Problem age that, isn't it?
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Just smart enough to understand that. But big enough for you can't. Anyway.
Yeah. I was playing I look small grid with them. I think a day ago. Yeah. And I was the goalkeeper. Right? And showing them how I want them to pass out the ball from the back.
Yeah.
Split the two defense, you have the midfield, and always tell them, listen, I don't want, you don't need 10 person to play with the ball from the back. You need to stay to your position, be patient, spread the pitch, center back, goal striker, stay upon the last defender, your two wingers, you rub the line, you give the space, you have the hole in midfield, come in for the ball, you have the center back, whatever you want to do, but you don't need a bag of pieces to play with. You're just going to pack up the space, right? You need 1, 2, always scanning. Checking every little thing, everything, scanning, open up. Before you receive the ball, you're supposed to know your second pass or your third pass. These are basic things.
But remember now, if you work on patterns, where ball go to left back and left back to the winger, back inside and back, and boom, boom, and you work on some of those patterns where it's familiar to them. So in the match now, they recognize the same shape of the defense. Oh, they use the pattern to get through it, which is exactly what Jamaica is lacking. The fact that we don't have certain patterns.
More pattern with the cones and all of these stuff,
Yeah, well, like I said, remember, team is about football is about reading and reacting. And when a team adjusts, you adjust back. When they readjust, you readjust. And you have a team that constantly reads the game and then makes a good football decision. So that's all you want. You want players that make good football decisions, but the awareness. You have a two-man where they're passing back and forth with each other. Two-touch passing.
Yeah.
After they pass the ball, what should they do after they pass the ball or before they receive the ball?
Yeah.
So they're 10 yards apart from each other, right? And they're passing to each other back and forth, 2 touches. After they collect and pass, right? What should the person receiving the ball, before you receive the ball, what should he do? Scan. Come and meet the ball. You understand? These are the next level things that teams do. So you play the ball. Before you get the ball, you scan it to see where the open spaces or where the defender is. And then when play the ball back to you, you go and meet the ball. Play it, so you're like an accordion. You're going back and forth, knocking back and forth, coming closing the space down and making proper touches and things like that. And when you use 1 touch and when you use 2 touches, the 1-touch pass is your best friend. Nobody can run as fast as that ball, can move as fast as that ball. When it's time to knock, it's time to knock. And once you get past and break lines, now you can take the more extra touch and dribble. But once the defense comes to deal with you, can you combine wall pass? Okay,
One of the things that, especially playing out from the back, I always tell them, listen, always want to see the triangle. Never. Triangle, always. Leave it. You have 3 ways, always tell them, you have 3 ways to attack the opponent's goal. Whether you play it out from the back, whether you're going to play a long ball or you're going to play a off ball. Whatever you do, it's in the pack.
I told them, when should you play a long ball? When should you play possession? You play possession if you have what's called an attacking shape. People roll the ball to you, you have an opportunity to your left, open teammate, and open teammate to the center. Yes, but now you come, what's called an attacking shape, that triangle you just talked about.
Yeah.
You have an attacking shape, you can bring it out on the ground. But no, seeing ball, no, but the defender take away the winger, and they take away your pass to the center. So all you have is a drop back to the keeper, but the keeper is under pressure from somebody else. No, so try to be a big ball, but not just any big ball. Try to go a big diagonal ball to your striker, who should have been inside to leave the wings open, because he knows if the pressure comes on him, he's going to come along to you. So he's going to be on that wing. You understand? So it's a lot of things you go over with them, patterns of play that they already know, because you go over it every day in the training pitch and things like that. And then we have live scrimmage action. You reinforce them to understand how to play, so they're not new to them. They don't panic. And then when in doubt, you big ball it out. It's don't play with it. Don't play with it. So like I said, so you can't play small ball without an attacking shape. So the keeper give you the ball, the center back now. You can't go to the small, because if you turn that ball over, right there with that little small pass, they're right on top of your goal, right? But the only way you pass if you have a direct open person or another person, you have an attacking shape, or we can go forward on the ground right now. If not, it has to be drop back and the point of attack switched again, or big long ball if they're closing you out, and you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense. Let's put the pressure on their defense. Too many times I see people turn the ball and lose the ball in their own defense, making a tough pass to one of their teammates, or our ball. And they're closing you down, they're about to turn you over. Big ball to your striker. Force their defense now to make the play, not our defense to make the play. And of course, we like to bring up on the ground small ball, right? But when is it a good time to go long ball? Right after a turnover, right? You're absorbing the pressure from a team, right? And all of a sudden, you send it back, you win the ball, right? Now your striker is 1v1. Give him a big ball through the channel right away. Don't take the circle, don't take 5 touches. No, he's 1v1. That's the best time for a big ball right there. Right after a turnover, you're saying your teammate, your big striker, and things like that. And it's so many times these guys try to make perfect passes. So you see them dribble, and take 5 touches. All the while, the defense is dropping, regaining their shape.
Okay.
I would love to come to a training session. Where you at? Toronto?
Yeah.
Might have to come in and do a training session with them because my nephew worked for Delta, so I'm get nice little airfares things. We call it a buddy pass, but
Yeah, but we line up on that. We line up on that probably next summer and thing.
Yeah, but I want to go to Jamaica next end of this month or October. When is the next match? I know it's next week. I'm talking about the next session, next international window.
International window, I think next month.
Yeah, but okay. So I want to go to Jamaica. I've already been asked to do a couple clinics and things like that. My mother-in-law down there said that the coach called her every day. When is coach coming? When is coach coming? Because I already did one for them already. 2 years ago, and he said everybody been asking about me and things. I said, yeah, I definitely want to come down. But like I said, my vision is larger for the entire island, not just one club or one high school or one primary school or whatever. But trying to make sure that we coach the coaches. Jamaica's a place where everybody says, me, I go to this, and just start coach without the academic background necessary. Would you want somebody to coach your kids, Ryan, if they didn't have a teaching certificate? You're a smart person, right? That's like a baller know how to play, street ball or whatever. Can play, right? But it doesn't have the academic foundation to go to for maybe the better player may get it, but to be able to teach everybody and bring everybody up to speed and things like that with a proper foundation, how to teach lead-up skills, proper lead-up skills, then small field, then because you go from individual skills to 2 people, to small group, to large group, and then to full field. That should be the model. Teach individual lead-up skills, then 2-person skills, then 3-person, smaller groups, things like that, which leads, and then big groups, and then large field, and then actually put it in practice with a scrimmage and things like that. And we need to have that model.
Okay, fair enough, Coach. It's a pleasure always speaking to you. You know what I mean? Learn so much from you. So each time we're having conversation and stuff. So
yeah, man. We appreciate you, Ryan, man. You do an amazing job. When I find you, I was listening to the other one, Mr. Gunnar and Mr. IMAX, and I was a little disappointed with you the last time. You want to know what I heard you? Some big JFF news. You cost too much big bad word. You understand?
Yeah. No, that's true. The emotion, sometimes the emotional, I'm very passionate and me know me have a control. That's true. Yeah.
Let me give you a little advice. You have a personality. You have talent as far as a presenter.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to go to the next level with this thing here,
Mm-hmm.
you can control yourself.
Yeah.
You're not going to go up on TVG and big bad word and then put you on a panel or whatever the big station. You understand that?
That's true.
You are controlling yourself. You're very passionate and things like that, but you learn the discipline necessary. And if I ask you about that, yes, I learned my lesson on that one. I have to remain in control of myself.
Definitely, because my coach called me, my advisor called me and say, yo, Ryan, come on, man. Yeah. And there's a bit, and them say, be honest still, so where you coming from, like about 2 years. They are remind me that say last year because about that 2 years when we talked to you. So they kind of help to to nurture me for cut out that side there and things. So
yeah.
And it's a learning experience, and we learn as we go along. But we need to learn more quicker, not to do that. Because the more you get bigger, the more, you know what I mean? You see?
Opportunity might come for a larger platform for you. You understand that? And then whoever, you might have to say, can we trust them to put them on the air live? Because one of the things I want to do next match, right? Don't have that guy there. I know it's a friend there from England or whatever. You have me, and I can do play-by-play and color commentary next time Jamaica playing, and we're gonna do the live thing for them. All right, you understand?
No man. We can have him and have you too.
Yeah, we can have both, but he's just too quiet. And you understand that?
No, because
right.
Listen. It's because it's late in England and downstairs nice and things. So.
Listen, you're an entertainment. You understand it? It has to have an entertainment value to it.
Listen, I don't want you to go into my guy. That guy.
Okay.
Don't go in. Listen.
You have loyalty. I tell you that though. You have one thing is loyalty.
Loyalty.
You have to have an entertainment platform.
I know that. I know that, but not everyone going to be like me. But it's that boy, Jersey boy. That boy have my back and behind. One of the most loyal soldier in the game since I joined this game. Loyalty, we cherish loyalty, and we will not.
Up here, right? They have in the CIA, they have the field agents, and they have the analysts back in the Langley in Virginia, CIA headquarters, right? And the analysts go on the computer and then find this and everything in the analysts. In the field, though, you have your soldier them. You understand that? Ready for kill a man in a CIA thing and all kind of espionage situation. And everybody plays their role. And your country is kept safe. You understand that? Same thing here now. You have to have your people that are entertaining and knowledgeable and to the people, and other ones who like that. I have to say he had very low energy. That's all. That's not up.
He's coming. He don't really know much about this region, right? And he's here to help to suck up and learn and thing. So we hear that guy when him go back to England and different podcasts, how much he talk about this culture, how much he love it and him learning, and where I just embrace him, man. My boy, that boy, Jersey boy.
Okay. So we're through because listen, because as the game is going on, right? Rather than you saying, "Come on, referee," we can actually have analysis, and we can talk. And as the match is going on, we actually have the analysis.
Definitely, we're going to next match. You get yourself. Get a jersey, get a jacket, and thing. Let's see how good you are.
All right, let's go. You know I'm a play-by-play announcer, right? You know I'm a play-by-play announcer up here.
Yeah, I know. You listen. Anybody who come on my show, right?
Yeah.
I probably don't know the first time. Know much about you, but afterwards, we have the secret agent them call and say, "Oh, Ryan, that guy, and watch that guy there, my history." So, rob the sleeping police them out there way, So don't think we don't know who I go.
Very small world.
A very, very small world. So you don't think we know who I go, man.
Yeah, so. Like I said, I'm definitely a trained broadcaster. So when I offer you advice, it's for entertainment, not personal that the guys and whatever. But you really want up here. You ever see the reality shows up here?
Listen, I know the industry, how it work in America and all of them stuff there. And I am sometimes I even worry them and say, "Yo, bro, I need to see that passion. I need to see that." Actually, watch another podcast, we have another Liverpool podcast where sometimes that guy outnumber me on that side, and that podcast, So everybody have them weakness, everybody have them strength. And who could tell you, say, somebody that outnumber me on a podcast? Yeah, so listen, let's see. You talk your big talk, let's walk your big talk. And the last man who walk last man will come on the show and tell me say I'm go university. I'ma say, hey, I'm step aside for 15 minutes. Him start panic, him start shit up himself because he can't manage the show. So I hope you don't be that guy, you know.
Wait a minute. You didn't see what happened tonight when you step aside. Who take over?
No.
You mean?
You start to
I
back.
take over. Oh, you mean? You never watch it?
No. As me step out, you start ball. I say, yo, Ryan, where there? I mean, no, I joke here,
Were you listening? I'm talking before that when you had the call on the phone and you walk, answer the phone for you picking them.
Yeah. Pitney them. It sound like me have a bag of pitney, so man.
I don't know how many picnic you have, so.
Nah, man, when you hear pitney them, you know, a whole heap, you know. No, man, me have a daughter and a son. That's it for me.
Oh, the two of them, okay.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
First,
so,
you know, watch the game and thing, and they were giving me them experience.
Listen, and you don't want me to pull up my American broadcast accent here.
No. Listen, me tell you already, you know. Listen. Don't come back on don't come on the show the next show and I brag and you make my old sweep, you know, on the podcast, you know.
Listen, you have to understand that.
Listen, don't put your chest too out there, you know, cause me's a good striker, you know, me knock it in your chest and see how good you can control it now.
Mr. Jackson, I'm a lot older than you. I've lived a long lifetime. I have many careers, many different, you know, things like that. I've been on national TV here in America. You know, play-by-play football, basketball, soccer, everything.
Well,
I'm ready to pull out that accent and let them know David Costa here, live from Atlanta, Georgia.
Listen, let me tell you this, brother. Yeah, you're telling me all of these things, TV. Listen, my biggest knowledge where you can be. You see, street smart, we're up on the road, we learn everything. We can conquer everything. All right? So we have all the answer. Let's see come Tuesday. Let's see come Tuesday. But you're going dead, so that's why you see it start act up. So make sure you get a computer ready to go through.
Yeah, hold on, let me see. I'm running a power here, so I have to go.
Yeah. No, me I give a warning now, because you think I act up there. That's the first embarrassment already, you know. See it? See me I tell the people? You see it? Alright. Have to have that balance. You get me I say? Yeah, man. Trust me. People, tell me, you know, man. See it? See me run gone already? I'm tell him. Listen. Remember. Trust me. My journey, I told you guys, if I have to go back and reborn and come again, I would not change anything from my journey. It made me be the man who I am right now. So, don't believe you're book smart. You're smart. You can overthrow me. Two things I have. Understand and think beyond the white wall in front of me. Yeah? What me just say? I can think behind white line. Big white. Me not see behind there. A lot of people not see it. Me see it. So, let's see. He might throw a punch and see him thing gone there. Gone. That's a one sign of losing the buckle. You get me I say? One sign of losing the buckle. So, one down, two more to go. You get me I say? People telling you all the time. For me, loyalty every time. But make sure you're doing the right thing, because don't believe you do the wrong thing and me I go down the road and I tell you about loyalty death. No. If you do the right thing, loyal till death. But if you do the wrong thing, I will push you off. If the right thing. Keep on the right track. Don't sell your soul. Don't be naive. Don't licky. Hold your own. Satisfy. And everything will be fine. Satisfy the way I have. People, let me tell you this. My biggest accomplishment since I came to Canada. Not the house I buy. Not the fancy clothes. Not the prettiest thing. One thing I always want. And more to say one thing. From my dad Jamaica. People. Somebody asked me the other day, what the biggest thing you achieve since you go to Canada? You know what I tell them? I swear to God, me sit down right as a people. I always want to train at home. And this is my biggest accomplishment. See them there? The bag, yeah, are my biggest accomplishment. Not the house, not the money, not the car, but always want to have my equipment there to exercise. My gym, if you have that. My gym, if you have my own gym in my house. Believe you me, people. Not the money, not the car, not the food, but me always say, me want no say rain or fall one day, and me no feel like to go to the gym, and I can do everything in my house. I swear to God, people. Vanity, all of them thing there. Me not gonna lie to you. Me get caught up when me young. Woman, everything. But as time go by, I find myself. I'm still young. But my biggest achievement is to have my equipment them. I swear to God, people. Trust me. Have all the money. After all the money, I remember, can't forget the day me sit down and this moment in my journey and in my life stick with me, stand out with me. And I was working at Bashko, Orange Street, Jamaica, downtown. And can't forget the day. Me in a black pants, I mean black shoes, I mean polo, white top. Yeah, man. And a brother walk up to me and he said to me, say, youth, I would give you all my asset. I would give you all my money. I would give you all my car just to have your body. I'm say, oh, really? Same suffering. Cancer. Him don't have much time on earth. Him would want to be healthy more than having all of these fancy things. Value your life. Take care of health. More money. Don't take responsibility of your health. Doctor going to take away all of it. And that stick with my brain. That stick in my head. Never leave me. So, from a taller time, come to foreign, buy me tool them. Look by look. Because I want to in control. I don't want nobody to be in control of my weights and my equipment them. And see me have them, feel good. I'm happy. But big up to all of the truck driver them who stay late or still up on the journey and I follow the 8-hour journey with me. Alright, that's what my second, that's what my third video or fourth, fifth video already from there. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate all of you guys, alright? And appreciate you guys stick around and to watch the show and stuff. Anyway, nothing but love and respect. Really do appreciate all of you guys down in the comment section. And remember, stay true to yourself and be good to people and be nice to people. Because you never know. Never know. Never know. One more thing before me leave. One more thing. And you guys hear this all the time, right? I am attending Excelsior High School, right? And Coach Boris Johnson was calling to the program. He said to us one evening, say, hey guys, be nice to people, be nice to your team member, even if the player is not up to standard. Right? Because we were laughing at the other school kid them come and play China out for the Manning Cup team and thing. And I say, yeah, with a ball I go win. And we did they laugh and you know and thing. And realize people. He said something that stick with me. And what he said to us 2012. Can't forget the year, 2012. And when he said to me and the team members, went to Jamaica on vacation the other day. Right? I'm not going to tell you what happened. So he said to us, Ryan, Rima, be good to even if the player is not up to standard. Because you never know where life going to take you. And he will remember when you were laughing and you giggy and all of them stuff there. You never know. You go into a bank, you walk into a bank, you become police. You never know. He's interview you in the future for you to get a job at a company. Be nice, be good. And that stick with me. You never know where life going to take you. And I walk into the bank. See? I walk into the bank, Duke Street, downtown again. And when I go in, I said, John Star. I saw the line long. But anyway, talking to the court, talking to the security, I said, sick. I said the line along and thing, man. And I say, I just want to ask 2 questions and thing. But I don't really want to ask a question, but I just want to get inside of the bank without have to wait in the line. People, tell you the truth. 6 alright, go. And I walk through the entrance for go inside the bank. And people, you see when I walk inside and go inside and I stand up and I look so, I said, Jalo the line fully, man. Anyway, me stand up and me have to exit the building now. Because I say me can't wait. Me have to come a little bit more earlier. So I exit the building, my back turn, see somebody touch by my shoulder. And I say, Reba, man, what go on? I mean, I say, let me know your face from again. His a brother walk up to me. Beard up and thing and feature change. You know when you go to school and thing, your feature change and you become man and everything and thing. Just like me, you know. And the person said to me, say, yeah man, Rema, me go Excel just together and thing and rate it and you know. And the person said to me, say, so what you do? I say, no, say, my bank account what they have. I live overseas, you know, and the dormant and thing, and they want to sort it out and thing, but it look like a whole day thing. I don't really have the time for stick around too long. And the person say, no man, I'm going to deal with that and make you get you. And the person remind me, people, at the time I was the captain of the Excelsior Manning Cup team. And while the person put me over to our females, make the females sort out the transactions. So, I'm like one desk away from the female and thing. And I must say, Rema, can't believe you remember me, but I'm going to give you a story. I can remember one Saturday morning we went to Exit Primary to train because the Excelsior main field that work on the year and thing. They were putting in sprinkler and all of them stuff there. And he remind me and him say, Regine, you know, say, me I will bring you back to memory lane. And the youth said to me, say, yo, you know, say, I'm hungry, you know, brother. Me eat nothing, you know, and me I tell you, say, him a chain. Him say him a chain and him hungry and he wasn't a good player, a top player. Right? But the coach Aliman said to me, Rema man, every starting player have to eat first before the bench player them eat. And Uno make this squad eat last. Remember the morning, the vice captain, me say, yo, Tears was the vice captain at the time. Me say, yo, brother, you share the breakfast, me I go share the lunch and thing. Do the thing and if you would come to me and say, oh, yo, Rema, I'm hungry, me can't wait. I feel like me go drop down. And people, me not even send him in the canteen. I go in there and full up a cup of the porridge and tell him, say, yo, you can't make the coach see this, you know. You have to go in at the dam and drink the porridge. And the man say, yo, you see that? That never leave him. He never remember. He never forget it. So what may I say? May I telling the people, don't treat everybody the same. Don't look down upon a person because you never know 2 years from now life can change. And may I telling these people, me was a youth and camp and the Excelsior team. Me wear every man slippers. Me have to wear the last man for go bathe. And me are the captain. Me are the last man. Friend them say, yo, baller, every week you left your slippers. Every week you left your slippers. And me I said to them, say, oh boy, I left it. I forgot to put it in the bag and thing. Evil people, evil when the man them call me Monday, 12 o'clock. Yo, baller, remember your slippers, you know. Because sometimes the man them want to go use the bathroom and me know late night I bed. A man get up now and I look for him sipper. Realize, man, to bits of the boy Rima. Gone with my slippers in the bathroom. Cause people, honestly, I could tell them say I don't have a slippers, right? But I never have a slippers. You understand? Zelana Barnes was scoring at the World Cup for Jamaica 2011. I introduced me to Degree at the time, 2011. See? And people, me never have much when me I go Excel, sir. Trust me. Me never have much. And me remember when I'm a good bridge in them. See, up until now, 5 hour usual roll. See? And the man usually deal with me away, the man style me in a people. See? Always when the man see me certain girl like me no fear of them girly. See, even when me leave high school, you know, can't forget. Nice big body girl named Monique. Me bring her Rockfort and Santos a play. Down at George's high school. I'ma bring money. Hot. When me say hot, bro, nice, body bump. Them time they, me not talk about the fake bump of them. Me talk about the real bump of them people. You get me? I say, Monique sexy. And the man just man look for me and say, Rima. I say, Bala, you can't stop now. You can't stop look now, you know. And me say, team one away and thing. And I say, Bala, when you go on Bridging, it's like, me no fear have no good girl because you me really have nothing at school. Hey, babe, so brother, you ask me to come support the thing, I'ma come, I'ma bring the girl. And like you're jealous. You see it? OJ better if you watch now, but people, may I tell you this. Me never really have much when I go to school. You see it? Never really have much. Clothes wise, me never really have much. You see it? OJ better if you watch this. But one thing, my brethren them can tell you. Me never really have much. And them have them iPhone and them have all of them things there. But none of them. Me have the assets that I get them. Me have the prettiest that I get them. But boy like me, I get them girl and my brethren them usually have a problem. Me have a girl name. Me not call her name. She usually play netball. Popular girl. Big netball star at the school. And me I tell you, I only heap a man iron for that nice girl and me, a boy from Rima, and I really have nothing. Get the girl. And remember, you know, a lot of things start going for me. I mean that Jamaica, cologne and nice thing and you get to me I say nice thing. Me have some nice thing people after me leave school and thing. You see it? You know, you buy up a look of thing them and thing and I put yourself together. I remember every time we go corn piece and go Clarendon and go play corner league. Me say Bala, so you stay. It's when me I go to school, this up man the most way, brother. Every cologne, everything you want, first brand this shit. But me I tell him, me I remind them, me I say, brother, look where you usually cheat me now, brother, and watch you now. Look where you usually deal with my Bala. But me now move like you. Me still a go get because me look on friendship thing different. Me no know, you know. But even though, you know, some people like, oh, boy Ryan, boy they're not smart, you know, the how them boy they have so much people. I watch them and them go on the most way like a long time people have that about me. Like me no because me can't talk good and me can't chat good. Like people don't want to see me reach and flourish. And then they just know this a go on a long time. You understand? The little boy they from Rima. You know, we and all of them things. And people, I always tell myself. Sometimes call in. I always say, right now, what you do? Behave your look self. Behave Behave your local self. Humble yourself. I always tell myself that. Humble. Don't be too cocky. Relax. I always tell myself that. But may I try to show you, so you never know where life going to take you. So don't brag and boast on people. Because you never know. Today you're up, tomorrow you're down. You understand? You reach way up there so fast, quick. And one little thing you reach, poof, you drop like a breadfruit. Be nice to people, be kind to people, and be true to people. And be honest. And your hand will clean. People, I love you, you know. I wish I could have stayed right so. Right back till 9 o'clock. The next morning. Before I go to change. But guess what? I go to sleep and think people. But I saw life go. Them don't know the street like me. Rough and gritty. Lizard town. Eh? You know what time me have to run from boy from down a Lizard town? Cut off from me have to put all my money in my insole. Come to you people, I have some story people. My ball, I put the money in my insole. I tell you, say, me the up and down in a town and when we reach up a Rima and take off the shoes and pull up the insole, the money them crush up. Wet. Fun. Yo, people, something will go through the people, but as I'm telling them, I love the journey. It may be the man right now. Growth is a must. Anything I put my mind to, I will get it done. I have that passion and I have that child. The greatest thing I love when people write me out. I love it. I love being underdog people. I tell you the truth. I love being underdog. You understand? And I not go stop until I prove me the man. Yeah. Because when I come here, you know. So when I come here, I come to Canada. I am trying. Everywhere me go, me get fight, you know. But guess what? I make me stronger. It's when I come here, 2018, November the 24th of 2018, I land in Canada. Until them say 6 months, 7 months, I go run left my wife. And I prove and I show them say, you can't judge every youth, because every youth are the same thing. I tell her all the time, how much time I need to prove to them. Told it reach a stage I don't need to prove nothing. 5 years I'm going. You understand? 5 years I'm going. Come here. I go about 8 years in my marriage now. You understand? Rough I go. Soon 10 years. I'm there with the beautiful princess. But me I show her say, and every youth are the same thing. Yeah, you have some man make it bad. If me didn't want gone, me gone already. Give a youth a chance. Yeah, you have some bad one, I have some good one, but guess what? Such as life. Never sleep on people. Never write off people. Give people opportunity. It's when me are coming at the game. When me are coming at the game in a YouTube, me I reach out to my Jamaican YouTuber and him not even answer me. Sit down in my setting and I said, General Star, just a look advise more and know, you know, more and just know how to do it. Me not ask them for, and them never answer. But guess what? I remember night, me sit down in my house. And I remember I say, yo, it usually kill me. It usually kill me, brain. Oh, me gonna get this, oh that. Yeah? But me see how much a football vlogger. And you ever hear them say, serious thing. And we do it, but you ever hear them talk out of their mouth, say, and tell them people, them say, yo, the youth, the name Ryan LFC, you know. Real youth, you know. Them always try to put down my thing and make it seem like I am the troublemaker. But me get a quote, you know. Me get a quote. Somebody send me a quote. I don't remember, but it's a subscriber send me that quote. I will read it to them. I hope I can find it. And when the person send me that quote, I say, John Monster, you know, say, a real life thing, this people. A real thing, you know. But I go send you now. I try to look for the quote and read it too, you know. The other day, the person sent it to me, you know, on WhatsApp, you know. I said, John, no. Wait there. Anyway, people, I promise you, I'm going to look for it and read it to you tomorrow. First. But, I know how it did feel when we reach out to people and they never answer. I mean, never shut the door and none of them. I welcome them, help them, do all of the good things them, teach them everything. Yeah? Not one day. Every little thing come out. I share it with them. Would that be monetize this and that? And I live for it. Them I jam me down and make it look like say I am the bad one. And because I'm outspoken, the boy they ever get trouble in the boy that, but no. But guess what? We leave it. One day. Always say, time is a master. We no drink soup and we no drink porridge when it's too hot. People, I love you. Appreciate you. We'll be back. 2 o'clock. Hopefully. If not, let's see. But I guarantee you, I will be back 8 o'clock tomorrow night. If you don't see me 2 o'clock, just know, say, I'm tired and I'll take some rest. But if you don't see me, dedication. I go forward. You understand? But if you don't see me tomorrow, no time, just know, say, 8 o'clock, I will be here. So make sure, say, on there. But I want to big up my teacher, Dominic Rich, the man who bring me on the scene, and I always show him nothing but love and respect and tell him how much I appreciate and the knowledge where him give me. You know, say, me there so by myself I run it. And big up to Dominic Rich, because I tell him all the time, brother, you know how much grand pitney you have out here? You know how much grand pitney you have out here? Homage. Because if it wasn't for you, let me tell you this, people. If it wasn't for my brethren, Dominic Rich, you probably would have a Ryan LFC. And you probably wouldn't have 90% of the Jamaican sports vlogger them. Take it from me, tell you, Ryan LFC. If it wasn't for Dominic Rich, and me and him do a whole heap of video together, over 200 video together, right? I'm going to bring him as a guest one day, or I'm going to chop up something. Dominic Rich. Him bring Man City, and I bring Liverpool. People. One of the best to do it in a YouTube. Dominic Rich. Salute, my brother. I love you from the bottom of my heart, brother. All the knowledge. If it wasn't for you, would I never have the influx of Jamaican football YouTuber. Big up to Simon Preston, the first one to do it and show the people them say, yo, Jamaican people know about sports too, and we can sit down on YouTube and talk about sports too. So big up to Simon. He was the first, and you don't know, Ryan LFC come on, Burns on the scene, the second one. What about Jamaican football? Simon first, me, and then a whole heap of other grand picnic come around. Grandchildren come around and burst on the scene. We change the game, people. We change the game big time. Big time. We set the standard. We come with microphone, we come with proper headphone, we come with proper sound, we come with graphic. We change the game. And when we're ready, we evolve it when it's supposed to evolve. Still can't run past me. Believe it or not, people. Trust me. But I want to big up my co-worker them. No laugh, no war or anything. I love on yourself, yeah. Big up on yourself. Appreciate the work on you do. Because you do a good job. Be honest. We do a good job. But people, I love you. Big up on yourself. Enough love and respect. Appreciate it and think, brother. You get the time. Knockins, brother. Knockins. Go sleep. Knockins. You need to do more work, brother. You not work, brother. You did. You not work. You jerk too much chicken, bro. You get the man say? Yeah, man. Don't for the Vibes Cartel and be the jerk chicken man, you know, brother. Yeah, man. But big up yourself, Knockins. Enough love and respect, brother. You don't know the thing already. Knockins, you know, don't know. People, Knockins, check out the YouTube channel and thing, people. Halftime TV. I really like tell people who I'm really tell people who I'm bridging them in the real bridging them in the thing, you know. I really like talk about it because you have some man just love sus behind man back like some girl pitney. You understand? So big up to the real one them who I'm close to. Only know on yourself. Because have some man just love chat like a parrot, like them a woman. You get me? So we keep the thing private and thing. Big up on yourself, people. Enough love and respect. Knockins, big up yourself. You look a bug Arsenal team. Danny Jed, I don't know if you're asleep now, but big up yourself, big up your wife. Big up to all of the truck driver them. St. Anne's, man, brother, got your bed no bridging. Where you go here now? Which city you go right now with your truck, brother? Go on in your bed, brother. Go and lay down in the truck, brother, man. Trust me, bro. And so I bring you, brother. I bring you to 2:30, brother. So you're supposed to stop right now and think. Big up yourself, people. I love you now. From the bottom of my heart and thing. You don't know. I don't know people, but tomorrow morning I wake up and boil some peanut porridge. Yeah, man. Tomorrow morning I wake up and boil some peanut porridge. Hopefully, I will come back from the whole game and things still, people. You don't know the thing of people. Manners and respect. I love you now. Not the word love and respect. You get me? I say, yeah, man. Yeah, man, brother, go and go sleep now, man. Go and go sleep, brother. Need to get a wrench, you know. Need to get a wrench, brother. But tomorrow I'm going to give you the wrench. You see me? I say, pick up yourself, brother, because you're a real youth, man. You get me? Yeah, man. Stammer. I wonder who Stammer do, because Stammer supposed to travel from all the way from Kingston to St. Anne, you know. Or Stammer find a girl in a Kingston, because Stammer look like him is a man in a play, you know. But hopefully, I will give Stammer a call tomorrow and ask him how him do. And think, you don't know the thing where the Stammer got the game and think, we want to make sure everybody's safe. But it seems like everybody get them ticket. Because nobody call me and I say, yo, them they get them ticket and thing. The 10 ticket I will give it seems like everybody get them ticket, which is good. Me do a good job. So big up to all of the donors, them. Big enough people. I love you. Peace out. Love you, people. Me love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you at the house, people. I'm out.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.